What
You
dictates
feel me? Now you might
is how a dog is
you might
bred.
do 5 scatter breedings and finally get that one hitter after the 5th litter. But that's the thing, like you know what I'm saying? You can get a hitter, but the cold part
But when
about it, I heard, I
you
think it might
breed
have
for
been
the future, how
Chicago.
that hitter gonna produce?
That's
He
what I
a
think,
hitter
but that's
because
what
he
I was
look
getting to.
good.
That's what I was getting to. I think it was you that said it a while ago. That hey man, if that motherfucker is scatterbred, it's gonna produce everything that's in it. You feel me?
Exactly.
So that's the thing.
Alright.
Like
Shit,
so,
look, even if it's line bred or inbred, it's
Let's
still
go.
gonna
and I ain't
produce
gonna lie,
what's
not
in
to
it.
jump off subject, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Why is we putting these exotics? Tell me this, and this be my question for a lot of people, man. Why are we putting exotics like they are they own? And what I mean by that is,
They
like we
not.
steady talking about, well, we going back to the bully look, and guess, nigga, we still breeding bully blood. The exotics is a lane inside the bullies, man. So can we please try to start helping ourselves not look as crazy and trying to separate these exotics like motherfucking me, they or something different?
Because they work
Like,
together.
come on,
Well,
you can't get
first,
the exotics without the bullies.
at
The exotic
first,
is
bro,
just the lane of the bullies.
loyalty. First, you got to start teaching these niggas how to read first. Like I
Man,
think once they can learn how
man,
to
what the
read,
oh, that's my boy. Okay, what's
then
up, bro?
they can learn
Like,
how to separate. Then they can
like
learn how to separate shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit, like, nah, but it's like that shit be throwing me because for anybody that's in tune with the exotics, they already know what happened to produce that lane of the bullies. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, and
Right.
we ain't even got to go into that detail. If you don't know, do your motherfucking research and get your knowledge up. You feel what I'm saying? But for the ones that's in tune with that, then guess what? We already knowing that. That's the reason why shit's so bad now. We got 1,000 different looks because guess what? For the people that might only know the surface level of doing that type of shit to get the exotics, they not doing coming back and tightening that shit up and breeding the other shit out. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why we got 1,000 different looks. That's why you might have a stud over here that gives you a clean look, but when you go breed his ass, he throwing you that EB look. That's why you might have a stud that look got more of an EB look, but if you breed his ass, he throwing something clean. Like, bro, you got to be in tune with the genetics, man. You got to be in tune with the shit that you breed, man. Because if not, you're gonna forever be lost in the sauce.
Well, see, I think if people go watch, big rush to run to these dogs because people saying that they look like this or they look like that. Man, how that motherfucker bred is what you need to be worried about.
See, I think if you go look at the Brahma community and the Shorty Bull community, you will start to realize that you really don't know what these dogs are mixed with up front.
Shit, you go look at the Brahma Bull community and the Shorty Bull community, you damn near think you're an exotic community.
But for real.
They're your nano exotics is.
Come on now.
Listen, man, I've been saying, why isn't the Shorty Bull the standard damn near for the exotic? Just saying the base model. Oh, well, we like the boat. Listen, bro, I ain't saying what the fuck you like. I'm saying we need the base model. If you gonna break this motherfucker off and say, oh, it's his own breed, then at some point you gotta have a motherfucking base model. I ain't talking about no standard.
You know, they favorite breeder use the Shorty Bull to get where he at.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them weren't even smart enough to do that. Some of these motherfuckers just went to an EB. You feel me?
I read back in the day. Yeah,
you know
people were going straight EB to Frenchie.
Yeah, like I was finna say EB to the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these dogs EB to the pocket. You know what I'm saying? The Frenchies, like, I'm gonna let them boys have the Frenchies. No offense, but and niggas wonder why we got Frenchies that's taller than micros now. Motherfuckers wonder why we got Frenchies that's bigger than some of these micros now. Like, come on, bro. They didn't just water the bully game down. That's why myself, no offense, shout out to all the Frenchie breeders. You know what I'm saying? Some of my bros is Frenchie breeders, but deep down, nigga, I don't fuck with them motherfuckers because they more polluted than the bullies to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I see a lot of motherfucking Frenchies that it take 2 hands to hold. Nigga, I ain't never saw a Frenchie as big as these motherfuckers is now. Man, square business. You know what I'm saying?
That's why.
And that right there go back to what we said a while ago with the promo side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers able to make that money because they got celebrity status coming from another field. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got to know. Everybody that's known on the internet don't have a celebrity status off breeding dogs. You feel what I'm saying?
Or anything else.
You know, but for the ones that's known off breeding dogs, I salute them because hey, some of the shit is proven. You done already solidified and somewhat got your own look in this shit. But everybody ain't like that, man. But go back to what the podcast said a while ago when I was listening to. I'm not speaking against that because I'm not hating on nobody hustle. But when we talk about what do we got to do to better the game, to make the game better, we got to get back to the fucking basics. And you can't pick and choose when you want to do that. You can't look away when it's you or your partners or the motherfuckers you fuck with, but hold everybody else to, you know what I'm saying, to a certain standard. You got to hold yourself
to the flame.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got to hold yourself
that's
there just
good.
like you want to hold everybody else there, man.
That's why when I hear people saying, well, man, Focus don't look like he look like. Bro, his dogs over here that y'all got motherfucking Photoshop. Y'all don't hang them motherfuckers out to dry like that.
But the cold part about it is to, like, we got too much of an opinion base. You know what I'm saying? And the reason now, in my opinion, the reason of that being is because we don't have no type of standards on nothing. So it's basically the game, to me, the game is to each his own, to your liking. It's what you like. You feel what I'm saying? I be feeling like a lot of these conversations on who is the best dog and who ain't.
Like for a lot of folks.
That's like, what I be saying, bro.
I feel like we shouldn't even have a lot of these conversations on what dog is better.
It's what the next motherfucker like. They breed to appease the next motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
But that go back to
not to keep enhancing the product to make sure it keep growing and progressing.
Only motherfuckers doing that burning.
I don't even
motherfuckers that ain't just start fucking with dogs, bro.
Real I don't even think they breeding to please the customers, bro. I think they breeding the niggas' dogs just so they could wee ride, just so they could get in good with them, just so they could be able to have a conversation with a bigger breeder.
Nah, KTK. They breeding the nigga dog to get their follow.
But
I mean, I think that's part of it. Because think about it, how many times have we seen? But how many times have we seen on these lives where a motherfucker was like, "Oh, I have his number. I speak to him personally."
Fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying?
Wrong with that? That's that's what's up. I salute that. But are you producing on the stage of him? You feel me? Because you got a lot of people like with the promo side. It's deeper than. That's why I was trying to get on here when podcast was on here, so I could make it clear for him why I put that in there. Because
that nigga be lying.
To me, it's deeper than just getting on here promoting your dog. And what I mean by that is when, okay, somebody is using this motherfucking internet to promote themselves, as the next top breeder, but you ain't did nothing but go really buy another man's blood and inbreed it. You feel me?
That's why when he said that, I'm like, not knocking, bro, but for a nigga that's breeding, excuse me, y'all, but I'm sorry, but for somebody that's breeding for a breeder, that's not that's how you do it. And I'm like, well, that ain't impressive to another breeder. You just went and bought some more work from somebody else when you already had work that you was busting.
Come on now.
Like, not saying that.
And I ain't speaking against it, but at the same time, how can you put yourself up there?
You can do it. You understand what's going on. That's the lane you're trying to go. But
how can you hang your hat on another man's work?
They got something rocking, and my shit don't you know what I'm saying, kind of rock out. Okay, I'm going back to the drawing board with my shit. I ain't going back to the drawing board with nobody else shit. I'm going back with my shit. I'm going to go pick up them sons and daughters, and I'm going to go cherry pick and goddamn, I'm finna get back in the lab and come back out with some more shit of my own.
Yeah, puppy.
I mean, but my thing is this: why does any of that really matter if somebody is producing nice ass dogs, bro?
No, that's what we saying, like that, and that's what I'm saying. If you producing nice dogs, that's what's up, bro. You a breeder, but you can't say that's your program. Like we in a time now, bro, to where nigga it's basically nigga bend the rules to apply to you for you to benefit. You
I agree with that.
Fact.
You know, like, and that's the it's fucked up to say it. If
in the rules, they changing the rules.
These dogs, you know,
bro, they changed the definition of words to fit shit.
Yeah, fact.
Now, I mean,
like that, and like we see that all day. Like a motherfucker talk about me and you and all us that's on here for doing certain shit, but then they'll turn around and do the same shit but find the excuse to justify why they doing it, and it ain't wrong for them, but it's wrong for us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of
bro, listen, I watched a motherfucker tell me Gouda was trash until Dizzy said it was they pick. Same nigga in my inbox. Bro, he kind of dope. How much is stud credit? These motherfuckers.
But that's because, see, it's just like people don't know what they like. Everybody just chasing what everybody else like. And that's the problem, bro. You can't
And
let
that's the
another
hype,
man
but you wouldn't
opinion.
have the
If
hype.
you telling me your dogs just carry these specific features, and when I look in your yard, that's what I see, then your dogs is what you say they is, and they don't.
But it come back to, guess what? A man, if they really breeding, bro, and they got a program and they got generations on their yard and they got generations for where you can see them, he really ain't got to tell you that if you know what you're looking for. You feel me? Like, if you know that you done saw a couple traits or a few traits out these dogs for the ones you done saw and you like them, and you get to looking at all the other litter mates and productions that come off of that blood, and you see it, then guess what? It speaks for itself that shit is consistent. And that blood is consistently throwing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't, like, it's a lot of shit that niggas be wanting somebody to tell them. When nigga, if you really got a vision and know how to look at these dogs, don't nobody gotta say shit. You can look at the dogs, and if you see enough productions off of that blood, you'll be able to tell yourself.
Yeah, but
man, I'm gonna tell you,
do you believe
something? I don't give a fuck who produced it. If the look didn't change, it ain't yours.
I
don't give a damn if it's yours or not. I just give a damn if you know about what this motherfucking blood do. You feel what I'm saying? Because that ain't nothing new to the game. Like, bro, you know that shit go all the way back in the day. This might not be his own line, but his camp might be known for having a certain fire bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? And dogs that do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it wasn't always going to get a dog that had the bite, the defense, and everything to go with it. You might just go get this motherfucker to add to your program because it got hella fire defense. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas got to know how to incorporate certain shit to their line, bro. We don't have no more of that. But I feel like the reason why we don't have no more of that is because we got a lot of motherfuckers that really don't know nothing about dog breeding. You know what I'm saying? People, motherfuckers is hopping in this shit.
Over
and then you got motherfuckers who got platforms.
That's what it really is.
You got motherfuckers like that's why I want to get on here with the podcast. If the podcast is back on here, because it might not be his podcast itself, but you got a lot of these podcasts, bro. That's just like the dogs that they posting, nigga, ain't even got 5 litters on the ground. And then for the dogs that they post that got 30, 40, 50 litters, we can't find 5 hitters out of all 50 litters. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in my opinion, I look at the podcast, salute to everybody that do it. I'm not talking down on it. I salute to everybody that do it. But at the same time, bro, we got to get deeper. We can't just blame them, because for anybody that's sitting up there just watching these blog sites and these motherfucking podcast people that's showing these dogs, bro, your ass lost. You shouldn't even be in the game if you making your decisions off the list that they post. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, bro. Like, if you making your decisions on which way you gonna go in your camp off the list that's posted off these pages, your ass crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but do a lot of these podcast people got dogs?
Like, even if they do, like, nigga, that's their business. Like, I look at them like, nigga, that's the media. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of shit we see in the news ain't real news. You feel what I'm saying? You got to know how to read between the lines and know what you're really looking for, bro. But we dealing with a lot of motherfuckers in the game now who don't have a fucking vision. You know what I'm saying? Look, think about it. Like, we can take it away from the dogs. Look at how many motherfuckers 3-4 years ago came and paid $20,000-$30,000 to buy a franchise and be with people camp. When you could have took that same $20 to $30 to $40, $50,000 and came in the game and bought you a couple solid ass females and did you a couple solid ass breedings and stood on your own.
Real shit.
Where are them franchises at now anyway?
I don't know.
So what happens to all the franchises?
They were PPP franchises.
See, that's one of them things that the podcast had on their page that they were pushing. I don't know if y'all went did any research behind it.
Hey, check this.
It ought to be, hey, if y'all posted it and y'all pushed it, I think it should be some kind of research behind it on a follow.
But look, let's be honest here, bro. It's not about the research. If somebody paying you, bro, and you the media, bro, you the media. People can't get mad at that.
That's all I'm saying. If you is trying to run your program off what the fuck the media is posting, you shouldn't be fucking with these dogs, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit could be biased too. It ain't like they out here like, and I'm not saying this will go on for anybody on here that got a blog site or a page or platform. I'm just saying this could be. That shit could be biased. They might only want to show their homeboys or niggas that's cool with them.
Nah, you want to know when I knew the When I knew them lists was controversial, I ain't gonna say no podcast name, Tony. But when they posted bro as the next up and coming breeder, he didn't even have a litter on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga had he was like number 5 or something in the state. Ain't even dropped a litter. That's when I knew.
Go back to the dogs too. Same way you put that shit as the breeder rod. My fault, not to cut you off. Think about it. We can say the same thing about the dogs. A lot of these people make the list and they ain't really put that work in. Same way with the dogs. And that's what we was meaning over production over promo.
Yeah, because a lot of dogs make the list and they ain't even put no work in.
Come on.
All they did was look good.
Just think about how many motherfuckers get a dog. Not to be rude,
look good.
Not to be rude, because I'm just now getting into the stud game. But this one thing I can say for sure when it comes to loyalty, I'm not gonna be giving a fuck about trying to sell too many stud credits before I make my stud produce inside my camp. You feel me? No offense to nobody that do it, but think about how many motherfuckers open up these motherfucking dogs and niggas is locking in on these early motherfucking stud fees, and the dog ain't had a litter yet.
Fuck had a litter. The dog ain't even opened his eyes yet.
You know what I'm saying? Like the last thing that and that's why I said what I said, brother. You probably saw a while ago when I put in the comments. No matter what, the bully game is still part of the dog game. And dog breeding has never changed. See, it's some shit that can't change. That's what, like, a lot of motherfuckers want to change the rules to apply to them. But when it comes to dog breeding is dog breeding. I don't give a fuck what type of dog you breed. You feel what I'm saying? You can't say that motherfucking male is a stud and he's a top producer until he throw you some badass productions. Well, and outproduces himself with the productions.
Not just that, bro, but people don't understand how market value works, bro. They don't. Like when you are saying, well, I don't give a fuck if you got a dog for stud for $200. This motherfuckers like that in real business, them the people billionaires send people to go kill. You can't fuck up the market like that. You feel me? That's like a nigga on a block shortstopping. You feel me? For a cheaper price too.
The best
you
ever.
Just can't.
No, the best ever. No, I'm not gonna miss no money if somebody say I want to breed him. But guess what? That's a coin toss that you taking. Now, if you flip that coin and you come breed to my motherfucking stud and you ain't saw no productions off of him and he don't give you what the fuck you want, blame that on yourself. Don't try to get on here and down me and my stud. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Me, myself, It'd be a lot of dogs a nigga done been tempted to lock in early, but I ain't never been one of them. Like, it gotta make sense. I gotta see what the fuck a stud produces. And not only what he produces, I really want to see what the owner produces off of him. No offense, because I want to see if this owner really know how to work his own blood. Now, if everybody else is dropping hitters off of this motherfucker and the owner can't, then maybe he don't know what the fuck he got or how to use it.
Or let's say, I just want to see the dog live long enough to be bred.
We see that every day.
You know how many people out here that say, bro, the reason I breed my dog real early because he might not live to be a year. Now, what type of shit is
now, what type of shit is it? So damn, you steady inlining and breeding fucked up health genetics.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But they say it so freely. It's like some of these people don't even know. We just first conversation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it's like we said. That's why it is product over promo. It's like a lot of people are flying and flocking to the promotion. So when we say product over promo, it does go hand in hand because, like they say, it is a business. We do want to make money, but at the same time, it's like, how do you get to having production if you don't promote?
I'm not gonna lie, the way you get to having productions without promoing that motherfucker is breeding that bitch inside your own camp.
Now I'm just, we gotta go. We starting on the base on them, Lord. I ain't saying, you know, I'm speaking
breed it inside your own camp. I had
somebody that's just getting in the game.
I had I had somebody that bought a stud.
Hold on. I want you to give me your answer based on this. There's somebody that's just getting in the game. They done went out and bought a stud, you know, but they just now hearing this conversation on how we talking. So they may be like, damn, I ain't got no bitches, and I'm in that position where I just been promoting my boy. we got that's like we say. Everybody come in this game at different
Well, if
levels.
you do it, if you
They
do
come
that, go
in
buy
with
a
a
bitch, though,
preconceived
bro.
notion of
If
how
you
they
do that,
gonna
go buy a
move.
bitch. If you say I can't afford to buy a bitch, you kind of can't afford to be breeding then.
Exactly.
I mean,
Because if you can't afford to buy that bitch, how you
That's
gonna
why
send them
I
boxes
said
out?
you can't be that harsh though. I
No,
don't
but
want
that's
y'all
I
to
ain't
be
gonna
that
lie,
harsh
bro. I
because
feel you on that, but guess
from
what?
experience,
That's why
we know
but
that.
that's why the
We
game's
know,
so fucked up, because people done made this shit seem like it's easy.
okay, let's go vice versa.
That's
Let's
why
go
I
vice versa. What if he
it's a
got in the game?
preconceived
And what
notion.
if he got in the
Yep.
game with a female? He probably ain't gonna be able to afford the stud credit. You feel me? I mean, you gotta put some money up. That's
That's a
I
fact.
ain't gonna lie,
that's the
that's
first thing. You
what
gotta
I'ma
put some
tell them.
money
Because
up.
look, Brenner, what you just said, that's what I was going to, bro. I know somebody who they went out, bought a stud, they had a name attached to it, this, that, and other. Then you turn around and it's like, damn, every other day, motherfuckers posting, oh man, niggas hating on me. Don't nobody want to fuck with me. And I told them straight up, bro, for people to fuck with you, you got to show them what that dog produced. Just because he got that high caliber name attached to him don't mean he gonna produce like that high caliber name. You feel what I'm saying? Productions has always been the key to make people come fuck with your stud. I don't give a fuck if you breeding pigs, nigga. If you breeding horses, if you breed motherfucking cows, breeding is breeding. And for people to come pay you for that sperm, that motherfucker has to be a top producer. The only way you can show that it's a top producer is to drop productions off of it.
Speaking of which, bro, Gouda Marshmallow, bro, July 8th. Y'all think I've been talking shit lately, bro? I'm finna be talking a gang of shit when these puppies come out.
Yeah, because this man right here be on my ass. I got 3 Gouda sons available, bro. And Rob tell me I don't be doing enough promoting. You feel what I'm saying? But just, man, that's one, like, man, I gotta get real. I gotta step my promotion game up, man. When it comes to hopping on this phone and on this internet and posting 1,000 pictures and 1,000 videos, I gotta step that up.
Nah,
man,
bro.
Like,
okay, hey, let's be honest, bro. We live. You ain't even gotta do all that. Nigga, just snap a picture and send it to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
gotta take a
crazy,
picture,
bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers really think you can. All right, not to change the subject, but all right, y'all remember what was that last year before last, when George did the interview with one of these podcasts? It was crazy because he gave out some game, but for the most part, a lot of people could only focus on how many times he said nigga during the interview. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody was focused on how many times he said nigga. To where me, when I watched that shit, I wasn't giving a fuck about how many times he said nigga, because he gave out some game to the entry level people, for people who not familiar with it. What did that man say? That man say, guess what? If you got 20, 30,000, go buy you a tightly bred bitch.
Hold on. Then he said, what he said? If any dogs on the top and bottom in that first 3 generations don't look like what you want, don't buy it.
Come on, man.
But okay, now with that, look, that right there. But he say a tightly bred bitch. Find out which side you liking on her top and bottom, and go run them back to that same blood.
And then he also said nigga for like 7 generations.
You feel me? But I ain't tripping on that shit, because everybody say that shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
everybody say that shit now. You got more motherfuckers who ain't black that say that shit than us. So like, that's something, that's the elementary minded, simple minded motherfuckers to me who gonna pay attention to that. So deep down, guess what? That man still got a name. Motherfuckers, when motherfuckers speak on him, they still throw him in the high caliber of dog breedings. So why not really pay attention to what he's saying? Because he gave out some free game right there. For anybody that don't know how to breed, for anybody that's young to these dogs and just coming into the game, he gave you some free game. He said, go buy you a tightly bred bitch. Guess what? A lot of motherfuckers want to grab these studs and come into the game and push it like it's their blood. That's ass backwards. That's
better say it.
That's backwards.
Yeah.
Come on, Rob. I bred the Gouda, Rob. But what I've been saying,
because it's a lot of people.
And what I've been saying to you since we locked in, Rob, I'm gonna produce my stud. You feel me? I'm any stud I push, I'm gonna produce that bitch off my
when
bitch.
they come in the game and they see all these niggas with studs, it's like, damn, I gotta get me a stud, because these is where the money at. Like, not understanding I need to get me a bitch so I can produce me a
Gunner, you right,
Gunner. If somebody was trying to get in this game,
Gunner Jordan, yes, go find you not just any bitch, not just a bitch that look good. Go find you a tightly bred bitch. that gives the look of both sides of her peg.
Well,
if you don't know what that means,
this is my thing, bro. Don't buy a dog you can afford. Buy a dog you want, bro. Because a lot of people get in this game and I only got $1,500 right now, so I'm gonna just buy this, and don't realize you're setting yourself back 10 years doing that shit. You feel me? Save your bread first. Find something you want, not something you could afford. You feel me? Save for the shit, man. We grown ass man. If you want a car, what you do? You save for that shit. You feel me? You want to put some money aside for a vacation, you save for it. Don't play the dog game like, oh, I get paid next week, and so I'm gonna pay for the dog.
Georgia Elite. Now I said that Georgia Elite, like, be familiar with the blood. Make sure that the dog that you buying is a good representation of the blood that produced it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the dog that you buying is a good reputation, a great reputation. I mean, representation of the blood that it comes from, or the genetics that produced it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, because man, the game is lost, and I can't just blame it on the newcomers, because you got people that got platforms now and got and done been gave certain titles as a breeder, as a top breeder, to where, bro, they came in here and bought a stud, and now they calling that shit they bloodline. And
a lot of these dogs only produce good sons, bro. You never see anything after the sons. It's all bullshit, no matter what you take the females to. Look for dogs that produce lineage of the same.
I ain't gonna lie, they come back to the mama right there, though.
Oh, the same look.
That lineage of the same look, bro. Look, because it's there. You feel me? Because think about this. You could have the best son in the world or Crown, but this nigga ain't never produced that. You feel me? And but I'm not saying Crown. I'm just using Crown since Crown was a topic. But
no, I'm laughing at the scenario. I'm laughing at what you talk about, not just him. I'm saying with the stud, because that's what it is. It's a lot of these dogs that motherfuckers are using. And when they use that motherfucker, they get something off of it and try and think that it's gonna bang for them. And that motherfucker.
But if I'm not mistaken, on the last live before you started this one, I think it was my boy, this Chicago on here with us, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey, goddamn Chicago, then you tell them that motherfucker might look good, but if it come off a scattered breed, that motherfucker will produce you anything within his genealogy.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So you gotta, it's still like, you can't just go off of the dog. I'm going off what's in front of me, because that shit can leave you lost, bro. Because, hey, I'm not saying every scatter breeding, but it's a lot of these studs that got a name in the game now, or don't have inbred genetics.
No. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Because
let's stop
a lack
there.
of breeders.
No,
it's a lack of breeders.
I believe them niggas be paper hanging, because there is no way in hell that some of these dogs are producing that consistent on an outcross. No way. You cannot force me to believe that.
What I'm saying is, Rob,
this what I'm saying. That somebody took their work, inbred and line bred it, and for marketing purposes and for the market purposes, they switched the pedigree to tell people, oh, this off a bunch of dogs that you ain't never really heard of, niggas ain't really sucked their dick, you won't buy it. But if I say if it's off of this dog and that dog, now you won't buy it.
You got me lost, but
if they did do that, they crazy as hell, in my opinion.
I'm just saying, bro. But listen, we hear this shit all the time. Our niggas hitting up people. Hey, bro, can I just say this off your dog? You feel me? Nobody wants to tell.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of them dogs hyped up more than they done showed what they were. That's what I'm getting to. So this what I'm saying right here, Rob. For the dogs that's been getting hyped up for these last few years, man, it's still a very low percentage that have been proven producers.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about all the motherfucking dogs we done saw. We can go back. I'm just go back a few years to 2020. You gotta think about all the motherfucking dogs we done saw since 2020 that was hyped up and promoted as the next big thing. That motherfuckers say they done got 150 lock-ins on, and we ain't saw shit come from them.
So shit. That shit disappeared.
We don't have that many. We don't have that many proven producers in the game.
That shit disappeared and the breeder retired.
I hear people talk about Kobe, but man, you can't argue stats. A lot of motherfuckers will tell you Tim Duncan wasn't a shit because his game was boring. But you can't argue his motherfucking stats, man.
Okay.
Niggas say what they want to say about Kobe, man. But you can't argue that dog's stats.
What's his stats?
Shit, was not his stats. You got one of his stats over there.
I'm just saying.
I got something.
I'm just saying. What's his stats?
What you mean? What's his? Them motherfuckers are Hall of Fame numbers.
I'm not gonna get into this conversation, bro.
I don't know, man. That shit. Some of that shit be fluff because you see the numbers, but you never see the actual production.
Saying we seeing productions off of that motherfucker. I heard him on the last live say, man, a lot of them dogs got more muzzle, bro. But how many times have we came back and looked at them dogs after they done hit 15, 18 months old?
Okay, but when we talk about even the Kobe kids, bro, and I like Kobe, and I'm gonna use Kobe because I think I'm hoping that I'm one of the better breeders and know how to breed.
Bro, let's
hold on. Let's be honest though. Let's be honest. How many studs do we talk about this off of Kobe? Not this off of Ant, not all that, but how many studs do we talk about off of Kobe?
Man,
we talking about Nacho.
I'm judging.
We talking about motherfucking me. We talking about Romeo.
That's no.
We talking about
Romeo as a Nacho son. I'm saying off of Kobe.
Guess what, man? Nacho come off of Kobe.
Okay. Hey, but listen, man. But there's still a twist to that, though. That's not just Kobe.
To that. Shout out Monet,
okay. Let's say this. Even if you take all the blood, if you take all the blood, when you go to
a family reunion, Rob, and they put that motherfucker at the top of the family tree, so you telling me, nigga, that you not a representation of your motherfucking grandfather?
Okay, but let me say this though. When you talk about Kobe, Brad himself said Kobe has over 500 puppies on the ground. Kobe himself. I mean, we talking stats. So how many Kobe's? So 500 over 500 puppies on the ground. But how many studs do we talk about that's off Kobe?
Shit, what's that other one?
We talking about the same type of goddamn numbers as Crown. If you want to say it like that,
I could agree, bro. But like you said, like somebody said earlier, the only thing you can guarantee off of Crown is a lilac try, right?
I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, look, I kind of agree with that, because his production is kind of everywhere. I mean, I like the knots that he throws, but I've seen a lot of bullshit Crown shit, and I'm not shitting on Kobe because, like I said, I'm gonna use him.
But that's the cold part about it. Like, a lot of motherfuckers might interpret that for something different, bro. And me and you done had this conversation a million times.
Look, Dirty say he produced females.
With that being said, like, I'm already knowing where you stand on it. I was just using it for example. Like, a lot, hey man, get off the wall, bro. A lot of this shit, man, has been hyped up. Cause okay, even if it's 3, if we name 3 studs off of Kobe, motherfucking me, guess what? Shit. How many of these other dogs other than Crown can you name 3 studs off of?
3 out of 500 though?
Shit. But if we gonna go to them numbers, how many studs has
Brad produced off of Kobe?
How many of them other motherfucking studs got over 500 and we ain't saw 3? You feel me? That's what I'm coming to now. Cause ain't no dog
outside their yard.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? If anything, these motherfuckers is for sure supposed to produce inside their yard. So like Burner said, how many can we name that done came outside their yard, man?
I mean, a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
a small percentage of that.
Like you said, when you get your stud, you supposed to produce inside your yard.
But guess what? This one thing I know now. This one thing I'm in tune with now, Chicago. No lie, my nigga. It's not a lot of breeders in the game that think like me. It's not a lot of niggas in the game. Because to a lot of motherfuckers in the game, I'm a nobody. But I can sit back and listen to motherfuckers' conversation and tell if they on my level of breeding or not.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't did what I done did since I came in the game 10 plus years ago. I done started over 3 times. I done flushed all the females out 3 different times and started over, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
a lot of these
his look
talk about trying to disqualify just because they'll say, "Oh man, you've been breeding that long and you don't got a dog, bro." That's work, nigga. It's so much work.
Man, I done started over 3 different times.
It's so much work,
and not off of looks,
that you
not off of looks, off of health shit. You feel me? Off of health shit, running from and being in tune and learning the knowledge on health shit. You know what I'm saying? from motherfucking me prolapses, from prolapses to motherfucking me all of that. A lot of people don't give a fuck. They'll still run that blood. But I was the type of motherfucker that damn after I got 2-3 generations in and found out, damn, why the fuck am I having all these prolapses? And then I get to go into the vet and get doing my research and start seeing that guess what? Just off a simple prolapse, that shit might not show up for 5 generations, but then it might show up for the next 10.
So that's what I be saying. It's more than what a dog look like. It's more than what a dog look like when motherfuckers be running breeding to these dogs.
500 productions versus 1,000 breedings. So Crown got way more kids than Kobe.
No, I agree.
When motherfuckers be breeding to these dogs, man, they don't be thinking about them.
Looking at
the prolapses like that,
that's all I'm saying, man. But a lot of that shit be hereditary, bro. Yeah, and guess what? Some people don't give a fuck because they just want the money. But that's me. That's one thing about me, bro. Anything that leaves my yard is ripping my brain. Even if it is at somebody else's camp, that's a representation of my brand. You feel me? So I don't want to I'm not with just taking the money to I'm not selling anything just to get the money, bro. That's the difference with loyalty. I'm understanding that, nigga, this shit might take time, but one thing about it, bro, far back as my knowledge go with these dogs, bro, anytime you got some straight drop product, that shit gonna sell. You might have to stay down for the come up. You might have to stay down until you fucking get that shit established.
Do you think that people should start being a little more selective?
Hell yeah. I mean, if you care about what you selling to the next man, if you care about your reputation, if you care about the future of your breeding program, hell fucking yeah, you should be more specific about what you breed.
Because outside of your yard. I mean, outside of your
program. Why would you want to breed these different things that a lot of these dogs are spitting consistently?
I ain't gonna lie, Rob. I'm gonna keep it live. Me coming and fucking with you and that dog you got right now. You damn right. It done made me most selective. You want to know why? Because loyalty will never breed. I don't give a fuck how good this stud look. If that motherfucker don't have some inbred genetics within the first 3 to 4 generations, I will not breed that motherfucker.
Because all you doing is creating yourself more work.
You hear me? I will not. I don't give a fuck if he 8 times Willy Wonka. And Willy Wonka is I got to go back 20 generations to find this 8 times. I don't give a damn about that. You feel what I'm saying? Hell no. You can keep Willy Wonka.
Why? You could pull from the 7th generation.
Did you hear what I just said? 20. If I got to go back 20 generations to find these 8 different times of Willy Wonka,
I'm sorry,
I don't want that shit.
If I got to go back into the 4th generation just to find one dog in this pad, the top dog, I'm not fucking with it.
You can't just say that, man.
Yeah, I can.
Goddamn me. Because you got a bad motherfucker over there. But
but all that shit up front, though.
It's all within the first 4 generations, every generation.
So what is not your mama? What is not your mama?
What?
Not your mama is what is motherfucking
not your mama.
187 homicide daughter.
That's what I was gonna say.
Listen, bro. So let me ask you a question. How many people have bred shit of that caliber to Kobe?
Exactly.
Thank you. That didn't go to Kobe.
Let me ask you that question. And I ain't listen. I'm not taking up for Kobe by far because I seen him say
a real nigga can't salute, bro. You ain't gotta like a nigga.
But you gotta understand what's going on, bro. If people taking their best fucking dogs in the world, they burrito daughters and they Kobe daughters and pimping ain't easy daughters and all this shit to Crown, do you think if they took that shit to Kobe?
No. I totally agree with that. But see, that's why I also feel that way about a lot of these people that have nice looking studs in their yard that people are not using. They're not, or people are using. They're just not bringing the good enough bitches because your dog will probably produce better than some of these top dogs if you got those caliber of females being bred to them for sure.
I bet Daquan and Brandon Morgan gonna show these niggas what that Kobe blood do mixed with that burrito shit.
Like it's different, bro. Like you
nigga,
it's all really truly
Disney blood. What are you talking about?
But like you just said a while ago, now I got you. Now I got your ass, Rob. What did he tell him on Minister Society? You know you done fucked up, right?
How?
You know you done fucked up, right? Huh? Cause what you just said a while ago. Hey man, you can't just say that about Nacho. It got a twist to it, nigga. That's the same thing with them.
Oh, for sure.
So we can't just go.
I agree.
If Kobe can't be a representation, if Nacho, Gouda, Romeo is not a representation of motherfucking Kobe, then you can't use them for motherfucking Dizzy, because they all got a twist to it.
Nah, they
That's what I mean by, bro.
but you gotta look. They're two times Dizzy, one time Kobe. I think they're a good representation of the Dizzy blood for sure.
He say, "How do y'all feel about Kobe's mom?" I ain't never looked at. I ain't never. Well, see, this is what we talk about when we say the females.
How can we?
The females ain't been bringing females like he said, 187 homicide daughters and shit that's actually gonna complement his bait side. Then shit, he ain't.
I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like that's why.
Or he ain't even been able to tap into
where his cleaner side come from, though.
Females that he's been bred to, because people look at him and assume, oh, he gonna throw me a more exotic look, instead of actually just assessing the dog. They're going to him with the preconceived notion that, oh, he gonna take over with the headpiece. He gonna throw me that. No, he got a bait headpiece, but you also got to look at his mama side, like bro said. Okay, I got the possibility of getting more of the devil spit look than I do the
guess what?
bait
Anybody,
look. If I take him,
and a lot of people say that's inconsistent. I can't say that's inconsistent, because from if I'm not mistaken, that dog wasn't just no scatterbred female. You know, but y'all have to check with Brad Moe on that. That's not my dog. I can't just get into that. But if I'm not mistaken, that was a built-up bitch that he took to Dizzy to get Kobe.
I mean, I just look at shit like this,
but
bro.
That's what the day, cleaner side. A lot of people say it's the question because they judging the puppies. But how many of these motherfucking puppies, and I said this on live with Burner here not too long ago, that guess what? Man, they have totally forgot about the lanky stage of these dogs.
Look,
niggas is looking at these puppies.
Look, he said, man, her peg whack. She may be lion bred or inbred on something, but what inbred on is
at the end of the day. I just look at it like this, man. We still can't take away from what Kobe has done with that blood, rather, because I mean, like, people look, well, Ant did this and Ant did that, yeah, but Kobe produced Ant. You feel me? Brad produced Ant. Brad produced Ant. You know, this whole line still comes from what Brad is doing. You feel me? So people say, well, his grandkids are producing better. I mean, I would love to have.
That's a producer.
Yeah, that's what makes you a producer.
That's the testament to. That's the testament
that's
of
what makes you a producer. If they saying that, they don't understand what they saying, because that's what makes you a producer. A true producer outproduces himself. No,
and his kids continue the same.
And his hold on, wait a minute. And his grandkids, and then hold on, let's take this out. First of all, you have Nacho producing his ass off. Then you have Romeo, which produced Superman. And now Superman is producing. So we're talking about great grandkids at this point, bro. They're still producing the same.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's supposed to be a look being produced consistently throughout. It ain't supposed to, okay, I breed to this stud. Okay, I get a nice dog, and now this shit start going backwards, and I had to start like reiterating. Yeah, I might have got a nice dog off of him, but now I'm having to like put more goddamn
Burn
into this shit
Burn.
than what
Don't
I'm usually
that right there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, now, hey, y'all help me out on this. Kobe and Ant are litter mates, right?
Yeah.
Kobe and Ant are litter mates, right?
Yeah.
Now that damn. So how can we say the mama is crazy and scatterbred? Kobe and Ant are litter mates.
Well,
they producing consistent, similar looks.
About it. He just took more of the bait traits than in production wise than probably Kobe did.
Come on, man.
That's all. He just took a little bit more of the thump in how he produced. It's just like you can have females off the same litter, breed them bitches to the same stud, and they produce different.
He say Dizzy blood is what made them dogs, not Kobe. Listen, I mean, if that's the case, nobody has made they shit, because we can. I mean, look, man, I fuck with Dizzy, I fuck with Jay Lee, but we can go back to where they started their blood from. That came from somebody else. So is it theirs? If we really want to go that route,
dogs take 60% after the mama. Dogs take 60% after the mama. Pups take 60% after the mama, man.
And the mama is Dizzy blood?
Nah, babe blood.
No. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, the puppies, but production takes 60% blood, right? After the mama.
That's devil spit blood, right? Yeah, that's why I said he's definitely taking more of the devil. If you don't breed a female to him that has probably more of the sauce on her to pull more of his bait traits, you gonna get more to the devil spit.
And guess what that is? That's a blood to where you have to give that blood time to progress. All of them dogs don't come out looking like straight hitters. You got to give them time to progress, man.
Bro, they come out looking like little pit bull Frenchies.
Because it's a bullier phenotype.
D-Lo, I ain't saying they look like the mama. What I'm saying is, guess what? The mama might be the reason why them dogs are late bloomers. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because devil spit blood do pop.
Shit pops late.
I mean, I want to know what, to be honest, I would like the people in the comments to answer this. Who's producing better than Kobe real quick? All right, now you go ahead. My bad, bro.
So we can all agree that devil spit, bull, Sachi, and bait were like the iterations of like the exotics.
I mean, who's producing it has nothing to do with Kobe. I'm talking to the comments. They said Kobe not producing
Crown because we already know what's up with Crown.
Yeah, but like,
what I'm saying?
Like y'all said earlier, his stats is just like Kobe's.
Hey, man, come on.
If you saying Kobe got 500 kids and we saying Crown did 1,000 breeding,
nigga,
that's a big
ass. Ought to be able to name at least 10. Nigga ought to be able to name at least 10 studs.
Hold on, but all the studs we damn near naming off Crown, bro, is damn near less than a year old. And that nigga.
Well, let me ask this. Okay, we got American Boy. American Boy bred different.
Man, listen. I fuck with Ryan, but you can't include American Boy in this because you got Kobe got grandkids on the ground. Great grandkids on the ground. I mean, Kobe has
even
put
if you
in the work.
Put American Boy in this shit, guess what? American Boy takes more of the look of his fucking mama and the bottom side, which is Ryan's side.
I think it's the same. I think it's the same math to me. Yeah, Kobe got a Kobe.
I think that's why I said I think it's the same math.
It's like if Kobe got 500 breeders, he got 4 or 5 sons, and Crown got what?
No, he said
breeders and
Kobe has. He said 500 productions on the ground.
Okay, but what he said out of that 500, he got 3 to 5 sons. That nigga talk about.
But
it's the same. It's the same math. If you give Kobe the same amount of breedings to the quality of females Crown bred to, I think he'll have the same amount of hitters. To me,
I think I could agree with that. I think I could agree with that.
That's what people be getting caught up in. Okay, of course the stud supposed to produce, but you got to think about a lot of these camps taking their best females to Crown.
And that's for the ones that know how to breed.
You don't know what Kobe been producing off these. He could have been bred to pit bulls and producing hitters. You know what I'm saying? Everybody taking their best dog to Crown, which makes sense.
Ain't Kobe?
Definitely.
We're not saying Kobe is a better dog than Crown.
Think about it. He may have a better.
No, that's what I'm saying. For the comments, we are not saying not saying Kobe is better than Crown. I'm just saying, hell, when it comes to the game, them damn near the only 2 dogs you can put up there.
You already know it, how to roll. So that's what I'm saying, bro. You think about it. If he's more compact than him, he may have a better fucking
exactly.
Producing you
exactly hard line. It's like Kobe been bred to reindeers, and he got good dogs.
Like you think about it, bro. We saying everybody want compact dogs. What is the true when you look at them 2 dogs, and I fucking hate that I'm discussing somebody else's fucking dog because I got my own shit, but we just talking dogs. When we talking about these 2 dogs, this discussion that everybody having, what is the difference in the dogs that was gonna make you breed to that motherfucker?
What tripping me out is niggas will say Kobe.
Like Kobe.
Motherfucker, this was tripping me out. Niggas will say Kobe.
And I done seen Kobe. I done seen Kobe 100 times.
Look,
I done seen Kobe when he was little, and I done seen Kobe as an adult, and I done seen his whole progression. Kobe, like he'll well put together dog. You can't put too many pick dogs beside. I done seen that dog at least 10 times. You can't put too many dogs beside that dog. Okay, you can argue to put that. Okay, but I'm talking about literally beside that dog, like 2 people standing beside each other. You can't sit too many dogs beside that dog. That's why that's why at the show you see everybody go to Brad booth to get pictures beside Kobe.
I ain't that what I said. I said it on the live. I'm like, when people say, well, oh, you ain't been outside. Well, look, the 2 dogs that everybody talk about, I didn't have my product against that, or I ain't gonna say against it, but I didn't measure my shit against it, and I got video of it. Goddamn, half bull, half amazing.
Bro, hey, both. Hey, how you block? Hey, how can I block people, bro? Can I block people while I'm on your line?
Man, don't worry about that shit, KTJ.
I'm finna block your amigos. I'm finna block loyalty.
Man,
I'm putting cases on all you niggas.
So look. I'm finna ask y'all a question. So when he say Dizzy blood, we finna get this off of Kobe and all this. We finna get this to some more dogs and all this. So like with Dizzy blood, they say Dizzy is the hitter. Okay, have we seen any Hulk smash sons other than the ones that they done produced in that Ryan got that smack?
Nah, but see when I talk to Dizzy, they put damn near more faith into Avatar than Hulk smash.
I just like people who work in their blood. Them people working their blood
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, as a real breeder, thank you, man.
They don't have 10 different dogs in their pedigree.
Thank you.
It all come back to the same dog.
Thank you, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. When it come to real breeders, bro, you really can't. You gotta take your own opinion off and be just looking at it from an all around dog.
So look, so how y'all feel? Well, that's why when bro said that earlier, it kind of like threw me a little bit. He's showing motherfuckers how to get back in the game, and I'm like,
$1 million off Hulk. $1 million off Hulk. I didn't know that.
He said, "Oh shit!"
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Who got the hardest Hulk son? Oh, he said $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million the hardest Hulk son.
Bro, but I thought General Smash was the hardest Hulk son. I thought how come everybody got the hardest everything?
Nah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that come down to a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, see them the combos.
Your feelings, man.
Them the combos that I say that's personal opinion.
I feel your point, but
okay. First of all,
they look very similar.
Let me make this clear.
Right?
I have a 2 times Dizzy stud. I am gonna inbreed and line breed, and I'm breeding the Kobe and everything. So listen, don't read the comments and count me out of this conversation because I'm in it. Because I'm in it. You feel me?
So look, when we saying this, this is why I like these kind of conversations because
if you ain't got that blood, I advise you don't run that shit to it.
Hey, man.
You need something definitely complimentary because you got to think about it. If he got vape in him, then you might need to take something that got some vape shit in it so you can.
But they come back, and what does that say? Don't they come back?
I do.
Don't they come back? Don't they come back to what we said? George said earlier, bro. You feel me? Like that. Come on.
You got to take something that's inbred.
Come on, you got to know the genetics. Like
if you know he got that shit on him, and you see what Ant doing over there with the blood, that whatever they breed to him. Okay, I need to be kind of like looking at, okay, Kobe might produce a little bit different than Ant. I see what he doing.
But I done seen some crazy females off Kobe too.
Come
like
on, man.
Some females that you can't even you better not even pull your dog out.
Hey, family first. Who do you like? Who do you think is better than Kobe? You know, I don't want to bring up Crown because to me, Crown and Kobe is two. Crown and Kobe is 2 different dogs. Crown and Kobe is 2 different dogs.
2 different dogs.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like, and I
hold on, Lord. I don't want to be rude. Hold on,
Lord. What I'm saying is, like his comment right there. That's kind of contradicting because guess what, bro? When you breed to Kobe, you shouldn't be breeding to him to get his look. You should be breeding to try to incorporate them nice features into your shit.
Okay, so hold on. Look. I'm finna bring him in. Let me bring you back. Let me bring him in. Let me let him talk right. Somebody
I'll drop that.
Let me bring him in. Okay.
Oh, I'm finna get off. Fuck it. I want to hear it.
What you finna get off for? Shit, I want you goddamn talking your shit about Kobe over there. I want y'all to have a goddamn conversation.
Yeah, like I said, I just look at the end of the day. I just speak. Look, at the end of the day, I just speak my truth about how I feel about Kobe's production, how many dogs. But at the end of the day, like I said, like you see people in the comment, oh, Rob just hate. No, because Rob fuck with the blood. Rob is gonna breed the Kobe. Rob is breeding the Kobe kids and all type of shit.
Low, man.
What dog you like? What dog you like, bro?
Man, any dog but Kobe. What the fuck?
Oh, this nigga. Now we got a true hater on here. That's some hate shit to say.
And that I ain't gonna lie, D-Lo. Come on, man. We trying to give out some real good knowledge, bro. Like that right there wasn't a good justification.
I'm just
any
saying,
dog,
like, and you know I fuck with you, D-Lo. You know I fuck with you.
Hold on, look, I'm putting it like this. Everybody always saying woo the woo, Kobe not producing this, and that. Then it's always the same conversation. 5 days or 5 months later, something about Kobe is producing like Crown. If Kobe was producing anywhere near Crown, he'll be getting used as much as Crown. It don't matter about his color. It don't matter about none of that shit. But it ain't like Kobe a black.
Tell
dog.
me this. Okay, but also tell me this though. So you don't think some of that shit got to do with niggas just being personal haters to Kobe on them?
No.
Tell me if Golden Line, if Golden Line had Kobe, if we put Kobe in Golden Line hands, nigga,
yes, he would be just as popular as Crown.
Much work as Crown?
Yes, he would.
Exactly. A lot of
because then you gotta understand. Then y'all gotta understand
this
too. Brad didn't have a name before Kobe, so he built that from the ground up. Golden Line had a lot of shit before Crown. You feel me? They were already up there.
That's a fact.
They were already up there.
Shit, but they didn't work right. They didn't work to this fight. That's just like
D-Lo. D-Lo, my question for you, D-Lo, is if we was to put Kobe in Golden Line hands, you mean to tell me you don't feel like Kobe would have just as much work as Crown?
I mean, working wise, probably, yeah. But that don't got nothing to do with. That ain't got nothing to do with.
But that you just contradicted what you saying though, because if he was in Golden Line hands, he would have been. You just admitted that he would be.
D-Lo goddamn biased because he got a crown lit over.
I mean, not even that. Like I just seen Kobe.
Oh, here we go. Now I see.
Yeah, no, it's not even that, bro. I just seen Kobe plenty of times, bro. I mean, to me, I just don't. Like I said, he nice features, but that's not something
I don't feel Kobe and Crown should be compared to each other. We're talking.
You speaking from your personal opinion.
People need to stop comparing Kobe and Crown, bro.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Are they different?
He needs to compare Kobe.
Let me ask you that.
I think so.
He's just that Kobe next to goddamn Crazy Bone. Compare him to Crazy Bone or something. Or do something else. Goddamn, Kobe. I mean, Crown is just not it for him. He needs to just.
Hey, D-Lo, let me ask you this, D-Lo. If you had Crown, do you think Crown would have as much work as he got right now?
I mean, the dog gonna speak for itself.
Hell no. Come on, bro.
It's a yes or a no.
Hold on, KTK. Hold on, Rod. Let me pull you back in. I got somebody.
You had Crown. If you had Crown,
I'm off.
D-Lo, if you had Crown, do you feel like Crown would have as much work as he got right now?
Anything is possible. That's how I feel. Shit, I salute pay-per-view. Hey, pay-per-view doing this
come in here hot. You know we keep it civil over here. We gonna keep
That's all I'm saying, man. You know it come back to the handlers, D-Lo. You know I fuck with you.
Yeah,
for real.
What's the word, Dream?
What's up with it, bro?
What's up with it?
Now, this is all I want to say real quick, man. I'm gonna let you guys know. I don't like Brad. Shit. But I'm real. Like I'm a realist when it comes to even when I don't like anybody. Like I use Chelsea dog. I didn't like her. I used her dog. Ryan, we was going head to head. I still use his dog. So I'm still. I know how to put my ego aside, right? Now just look at this. Kobe. How old is Kobe? Like 5, 6?
Maybe 5.
But he's a little older than Crown, right? So the point that I'm making here is that if Kobe have half of the litters, because Brad says Kobe is the number 2 stud in the world, right?
Yeah.
So if we look at the statistics, how is he number 2 stud in the world, and you can't name any one of his sons?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So even if you give him fraction of the dogs, right? I can name you 25, damn near 30 Crown sons.
Yep.
But how many of them? How many can you name when they talk about proven producers? We're not just going off how they look. How many of them can you name when you can say, "Hey, this Crown son"?
Hey, hold on. Before you answer that, Danger, I'm gonna say this. Hold on, let me say this. You people don't even know a lot. Half the people that breed to Crown. A lot of folks don't even promote like they should.
That don't have anything to do with the offspring produced. We're talking about what have Kobe and what have Crown produced. That's what we're looking at.
So if we name what I'm saying is, but the whole thing when this topic got started was off of we are naming true producers. You feel me? And we wasn't saying neither one of them was the best. We were saying that them two right there are on another level than every other stud in the game.
I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. But you can't name me.
Tell me this: how can we say that motherfucking me Kobe ain't it? But motherfuckers will say that Ant Blood is top dollar.
That they two different dogs, bro. That's his brother.
Them were two different dogs. Okay. Let me put it like this, right? If we sit back here, I would say Boogie.
Yeah,
is a better producer.
I say Boogie. Yep.
Than Crown. I would say Pimp Charles Brown. Not the Crown. I would say Boogie is a better producer than Kobe. I would say Pimp Charles Brown is a better producer than Kobe. I would say you name it, is a better producer than Kobe because look at it. If you look at Boogie's resume, Boogie got Beastie Boys, Boogie got Murder Baby, Boogie got what's that? Karate Body.
He got Blessed Out Bullets.
Okay, now listen. I'm not gonna look. I'm just keeping it real. For every dog you just named, for some people they not gonna fit just for the length of them dogs. They nice dogs, but if you bring them dogs off the West Coast, do they still get the same motherfucking hype that they get on being on the West Coast and being a part of the West Coast?
We're talking about the overall dog because
we talking because if we talk about overall dog, you can't put them dogs beside Kobe because they link do not match their hype.
Murder Baby is not a hype dog. Hype associated with everybody talking about the dog and everybody breeding to a dog. It go from hype to a producer, right? So Murder Baby is not hype, nor is he a producer, but he's far more superior when you look at the dogs versus Kobe's offspring. That dog is far more superior than anything Kobe has ever produced.
What I'm
Beastie Boy
saying is
Beastie Boy is far more superior than anything Kobe has produced. Karate Body is far more superior than anything Kobe has ever produced.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. To me, that's personal opinion. If we was to put that in a poll, if we was to put that in a poll,
name me some Kobe sons.
Name me 3 Kobe sons
that's what I'm saying.
that you'll put up against the dog.
Shit.
Name me 3 Kobe sons right now you'll put up against Boogie sons.
What I'm saying is, y'all just named. Now it come back to what Dirty said before he got off of here. The dogs y'all just named, when we talk about all around dogs, you can't put them dogs beside Kobe. I don't got nothing against Murder Baby. I don't got nothing against Boogie. But one thing I can say is they link do not match they height. I ain't talking about them, they nice dogs. But they got to be your preference of a dog because they link do not match they height.
But at the end of the day, that's still an opinion, though. A lot of folks think them dogs might be proportional.
Like a lot of this real quick.
Some folks say Crown long. Shit, some folks don't think he long.
All right, look. Let me tell you Murder Baby's pros and cons, right? Murder Baby got a little bit longer back. Kobe, straight 11. It's pros and cons to every dog. Some people hate Kobe because he got straight legs. I think Kobe is all around. I think Kobe is a phenomenal dog.
They say straight legs, but when motherfuckers say straight legs, they talking like they're skinny. That dog got thick ass bone.
No, he don't.
No, he don't, bro.
Kobe ain't he got no motherfucking pit bull legs.
He ain't got no pit bull legs.
He don't have pit bull legs, but he don't have bone.
He don't got.
You're not gonna look at the dog like, oh yeah, bro.
Now when we talk about, is y'all talking about bone or extreme bone?
No, it's bone is bone, bro.
Bone is bone. You damn right. The king ain't got no little bitty ass tender legs.
Bro, my female over here got the same amount of bone as he got, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Kobe? I saw Kobe the same time I saw you, the same time I saw D-Lo, man.
Okay.
I saw all y'all at the show, bro.
All right, cool. So you can't sit here and tell me that you haven't seen Murder Baby, have you?
Wasn't Murder Baby at the Jungle?
No,
he wasn't.
Well,
you haven't.
But no, well, I didn't see Murder Baby then.
I'll tell you right now, Murder Baby is not my preference. I mean, just because it's his color, right? Okay. I have females that are a little bit longer, you know what I mean, than my personal liking. You know what I mean?
They like tools.
I like to go a little more compact, but it's like, okay, I like them for what they are, and Murder Baby is a dog. Whereas, okay, how could I explain this to you? I'm gonna explain this to you right now. Every dog has its different characteristics, and we respect every dog for the different characteristics that that they possess, right?
Yeah.
When you have a dog like Murder Baby, you can't get that much bone, that much body, that much mass on a compact frame. It just doesn't happen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like Kobe is a more put together dog. He more well put together than them dogs.
My crown daughter is far more compact than my El Toro Loco granddaughter, but my El Toro Loco granddaughter got way more mass and girth and just fucking brawling than my crown daughter. They're both badass bitches. They both, got their pros and cons, but like you can't take. They both like equal playing fields, in my opinion.
Bro.
So
I put it to you like this, bro. All I'm saying is you can't just put Kobe up there because his brother got good production, bro.
We ain't just talking about his brother because Kobe also got kids that's been over there. They selling Kobe. They not just selling Ant blood back over here. They selling Kobe blood back over to the States too. They don't come and bought Kobe.
Who got a Kobe son right now?
Shit, Monet got a Kobe son.
Who?
Shit, Nacho.
Come on,
bro. Nacho been over here, bro. Nacho ain't making no noise like this.
He say Nacho was important. He said who got a Kobe son. What I'm saying is Kobe blood has been bought from overseas, and they selling it back over here.
But no disrespect to I forgot her name.
Nacho nice, bro.
But look, Nacho is not gonna Nacho is not gonna remotely compare. We can talk about the dog that Brad produced over there. What's that dog's name? Fucking Pretty Tony or something like that. We can talk about Nacho. Them dogs.
So who Pretty Tony off of? Who is Pretty Tony off of?
Off of Kobe. Them dogs are not even in the.
Tell me this: wasn't Pretty Tony sold back over here?
No, Pretty Tony was produced by Brad
and bought and shipped overseas and sold back over here, right?
No, Pretty Tony was produced here, in Cali.
I know he was produced over here, but Brad brought Pretty Tony back.
No, Brad produced Pretty Tony. That's what he said.
He did produce him, but he brought him back.
I mean, even if you brought him back,
bro, they don't brought Kobe blood. What I'm saying is they have brought Kobe blood, took it over there, bred it, and they selling his blood, not just Ant blood, his little mate blood. Kobe blood is being sold back over here too.
No, Pretty Tony was bred and produced here in America, not bought back.
So you tell him what I'm telling you is, yes, he was produced over here. He was bought from Brad, right? And then Brad just bought Pretty Tony back not too long ago. Pretty Tony ain't been on the yard with Kobe this whole time since he been produced.
No, you talking about Op. Pretty Tony was produced by Brad.
Op is not off of Kobe.
Pretty Tony was produced by Kobe, bro.
Yes, he was produced by Brad, but he was bought. That somebody bought him after Brad produced him, man.
I don't know about that.
So are you saying Pretty Tony is sold?
I'm saying Brad bought Pretty Tony back. He brought him back. He brought him back. That's what I'm saying. Pretty Tony ain't been with Brad his whole life. Brad produced it, sold him, and he brought him back. Knox was sold back over here. Like I'm saying, Brad blood has been bought, bro. That Kobe blood has been brought. Now I understand he's not y'all preference,
bro. I'm saying,
but at the same time,
ain't Knox off Gula King?
Knox two times Kobe.
Is he off Gula King though?
What I'm saying is that's Kobe blood.
I don't know what the fuck these dog's name is, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Knox is Kobe blood, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Kobe, he's Kobe, but
the whole point of the
it's his blood, bro. It's steady. That's what we was getting to. We wasn't comparing the dogs from the but we wasn't comparing the dogs. We wasn't comparing them. We was talking about the productions and what makes you a real producer. Like I'm not trying to be rude. Like he just Daydream. You just said Murder Baby. You just said Boogie.
Yeah.
But how many sons can you name off of them?
I can name like 5. I just told you.
That's what I'm saying. You can't name nothing off Kobe, bro.
You just
named the grandson. You just named the grandson.
I named you 5 kids. You didn't name
I named the son too. And like I said, Nacho might not be y'all preference.
I mean, Nacho.
I'm talking about speaking from an all around. Y'all came in on the personal opinion I'm talking about just speaking from an all-around dog, man.
That's what I'm
when
just
we
saying,
talking about an
bro.
all-around put-together dog, he don't just look it, he produce it.
That's just one dog, though. Nacho is one dog. Then you got double bag dog. That's two dogs.
I seen Beastie Boy in person. I seen Murder Baby in person. Murder Baby is by far one of the most impressive dogs I have seen in person.
Now name me, but name me his productions though, man.
Okay,
that's producing.
Tell
me this. Not only are we talking about naming the productions, we talking about the productions that's steady being consistent with the look, bro.
How many Kobe songs produced?
Yeah, that's what the conversation
was about. Producing
really
the look. That's what Blood is consistently producing that look.
Okay,
bro. Like that's what we was talking. We was talking about producers. We weren't talking about who is the better dog. We weren't talking about who is the better dog. That's why we say you can label Kobe as a producer. Now, not now time when we talk about who is better, Crown or Kobe. That wasn't the topic of the conversation. The conversation is you got to put him up there when we talk about producers, because guess what? Like you just said about Knox, D-Lo, he might not have came directly off of Kobe, but he looking just like him.
He look like Kobe, yeah.
Okay, so that's what make that Blood a producer. Now, when we come back to talking about these other dogs, tell me somebody that's being a good representation of consistently producing that look off of them.
That's what the conversation was.
That's what this whole conversation is about. We ain't arguing nobody's personal opinion, but now we talking about what's just what it is and what ain't. You feel what I'm saying? If the Blood is consistently producing a look, yes, I know a lot of people like Murder Baby. I ain't talking about him. Yes, I know Boogie got a name in the game. I'm not talking about him or discrediting him no way at all. But what dogs have came off of them that is consistently producing they look?
Yeah.
Okay, can I say
he say burrito.
I'm gonna say something real quick. Burrito kids not old enough. Burrito kids not old enough.
We all got our own opinion.
Burrito kids not old
enough. They say Burrito look like who? Burrito is a representation of what Blood?
Burrito don't look like Snoop Dogg in my opinion.
No,
he got
his head.
Right?
Burrito got his own unique look to me.
Okay. This is what I say. Okay,
you think Hot Sauce look like Burrito?
So if you want to talk about Knox, right?
He favorable a little bit.
Knox is the only example. Knox is the only example that you can use, right? But you got to understand, Knox is, I believe, 2 times Hope. So if that dog's 2 times Hope, then of course that dog is supposed to look like the dog.
Shit, we can go back to what you call it. And even though, and I know what y'all say, that dog ain't shit. Guess what? What's that other dog that's out there from Cali that the white dude got, man, that Kobe son? What's his name? Lambo. No, that's not a dog I would breed to, but guess what? Nigga, that dog is producing that Kobe look. It might not be in the size preferences of a lot of people, but at the same, hell yeah.
No.
So you telling me Lambo puppies don't look like Kobe?
He said Knox is 2 times Kobe. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was. Hell yeah, I just said Knox 2 times Kobe.
No,
Knox
he's 2 times Hope.
Knox supposed to be a Hope, bred to a Hope daughter or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
It's still 2 times Kobe.
That's not, bro.
That's not
2 times.
That wouldn't be.
I mean, technically, it's 2 times Kobe, but you're not gonna say, okay, well, I bred Crown back to one of his daughters. Now I got 2 times Pimpy. Like come on, bro. You're conditioning a gene pool off of Crown. That's the whole point. That dog is 75% Hope.
Well, shit. I mean, that's what everybody doing with American Boy. They saying is that many times Crown and whatever it is with American Boy.
They're only saying that for promotional reasons. They are saying that for promotional purposes only.
Yeah.
To bring more money and more value to
But
the
you
dog.
gonna say it when you breed to him, no, right?
No, absolutely not.
You ain't gonna say it's 2 times Crown.
If I breed my female that is a Crown daughter to American Boy, then of course that's going to be 2 times Crown. But if I breed a American Boy daughter to American Boy, I'm going to be saying 2 times American Boy, because that's what that dog is. When I breed to American Boy, my intention is to.
So you're not gonna put the 3 times Crown on there? You just gonna go with 2 times? You just gonna go with 2 times American Boy?
Yes, 100%.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Daydream. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm just because I didn't have this conversation on live plenty of times. I feel like it's very disrespectful because most people they won't even say 2 times American Boy. They're promoting that as, oh, this is 3 times Crown. No, that's 2 times American Boy.
But now that go back to what we were saying the conversation before this conversation, promo versus production. You feel what I'm saying? But now tell me this, Daydream, if you feel like that, then how you don't feel like it's disrespectful for somebody to buy a stud, start producing off of their stud, and start calling it their bloodline?
I feel like that's very disrespectful. I was having a conversation yesterday. A lot of people, what they do is they go buy dogs, and now it becomes, say for instance, I get a successful stud, right? It can be whatever I want to fucking call it. Let's just use Reaper for example, and then everybody start, oh, Reaper line. You know what I mean? If I have a successful stud, you know what I mean? Then they gonna call it Reaper line, bro. And I
that's
feel
wrong.
Like, I feel like you got to condense your gene pool. You got to inbreed and line breed off of a particular stud to become a line. So if I'm inbreeding off of Crown, you know what I mean? Then and I have a few generations off of it. Then it's safe to say that call that Crown blood. But if I'm not inbreeding, line breeding off of the studs, I can't call it that blood. I just have a Crown offspring.
Yeah. So what you so look, so would you consider yourself having Crown blood if you did what you saying you doing?
Say it again.
Would you consider yourself having Crown blood if you did what you said you're gonna do? If you did the American Boy thing and it became 3 times Crown?
If I did the American Boy thing, no. And the reason why is because if I was trying to do that, my whole intention is to keep Crown up front. My intention is not to double down on another dog with a whole different phenotype. When I'm breeding the Crown, I want dogs to look like Crown. I don't want dogs to look like American Boy. You feel me? So I want to keep my Crown characteristics. So it's kind of like this, right? If I breed my dog to American Boy, and then I take another puppy and breed it back to American Boy, how is that doubling up on Crown? Or how can
it is because Crown is American Boy daddy.
Right.
So not only are you doubling up on American Boy, you doubling up on Crown at the same time. There's no way around that. I feel what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing. But what I'm saying is no way that you cannot add him. Well, your choice is your choice. But when it comes down to real motherfuckers who really paying attention to them pets, there's no way you can miss him because he Crown daddy. Now, off of what you just said on far as if it's Crown blood or if it's a Crown offspring, I feel like I like the way you put that because I feel like American Boy fits that. I feel like that motherfucking the bottom side of American Boy was stronger than his top side. So American Boy can be labeled as a Crown offspring. That's why he gives you a different twist of the Crown blood.
Crown
instead of that being a representation of the Crown blood, that's why he gives you something different. Because guess what? The bottom side of American Boy was more solidified due to the way that Ryan already got his shit established than the top side.
Okay. So this is how I say this, right? I looked at American Boy's pedigree, and I would have to disagree with you. I don't think the bottom half is more solidified than the top half.
How not? And it's inbred.
Okay, cool. Where is the inbred at? What dog did he use to inbreed?
The dogs that's in the pet are inbred off of Ryan shit.
Okay, cool. But I'm just asking you, if you look at the pedigree and you really break down the dog's pedigree, let me know what dog inside of American Boy that he's inbred off of. I think
I don't got his pet. I ain't looked at his pet.
I think we just associate Ryan and the way that we think that he breeds, and so we just assume that it's already inbred and line bred.
So you mean to tell me you feel like every dog on the bottom side of American Boy is scatterbred dogs? It was none of them dogs are inbred productions. That's what you tell me.
I'm not saying this is what I'm saying. I'm saying the bottom half is not as tight as you think it is. That's what I'm telling you. So
how does tell me this? So how does that dog? Let me ask you this: if Crown Topside is not his inbred,
I'm about to pull out his pedigree right now, and let's take a look at it.
He line bred though, right?
Listen, that's what. Now I'm just going off what the owner has been saying. Now if he is false promoting us, then I can't say nothing about that. But what I'm saying is, American Boy supposedly come off of line bred productions, shit that has been line bred. That's all I'm saying. Because if the bottom side is not line bred, tell me this: how does he give you, and how is he consistently throwing you a different style of Crown blood?
Say it again. Tell the last part.
How is he giving you a different look? And not only is he giving you the different look within himself, he's producing you a different look of the Crown blood.
Because every cow offspring have a different mother, so that I mean, it's gonna have different genes. Not every dog
but
will carry the same genes, and so
the sons are producing like American Boy.
You're cutting out.
I said, which son out of all the Crown sons are producing like American Boy?
Are all the Crown sons producing like American Boy?
No, I'm saying which one of the sons can you say are producing on the level of American Boy?
I think this how I'm gonna put it, right? I feel like King was producing like American Boy. King have a lot of nice phenomenal production. I think the way Ryan promotes and where Ryan's stuff he's at, I think that dog is way easier accessible for the community because of the price point that he's at. So that dog's gonna have more production, more litters to solidify himself. I can't judge a dog who has 20 breedings versus a dog that only has 3.
How not?
How not? Different.
Tell me this.
So shit, you doing it with goddamn Crown and Kobe?
No, I'm not doing it. No.
What we talking about?
Hey, boy,
this the same goddamn.
Hey, we just said picking and choosing, bro. We can't keep doing the picking and choosing.
No,
man, they said Kobe got 500 productions. Y'all saying Crown got 1,000 breedings. Bro, that's not even comparable.
I tell y'all that these dogs are 2 different dogs, right? Have Crown been bred more? Yes, but you guys have to listen to what Brad tells us, right? So I told y'all just a minute ago. I said even if we cut the production in half, right? I can name you 25 studs off of Crown. You guys can't name me 5 studs off of Kobe. So I'm giving him grace by just telling y'all to name me 5 studs.
But bro, that's like 5 times the breeding.
Chopping the numbers in half. Okay, so you guys think that dog did? If the dude who say that he did like fucking what's name got like 500 litters on him? I forgot how much he said, but he said
he got 500 production
on the ground, right? If he say he got 500 production or dogs puppies on the ground, right? How many do we say Crown has?
Shit. Yeah, you tell me. I mean, you the Crown fanatic. I don't know.
Because Brad's telling us how many offspring his dog has.
I'm saying 1,000 breedings. I'm saying if a dog did 1,000 breedings, how many goddamn productions do you think he got?
We are assuming. We don't know how much work Crown have done. We don't know how many breedings he have done.
So me and you, we finna level off then. If we ain't gonna say he did 1,000 breedings, how many productions? I'm gonna let you decide the number. Let's give a ballpark number, and I want you to go on the low end, and we're gonna see if the comments gonna let you live with it. Yeah. How many productions would you say that you think Crown has to date?
How many productions?
Yeah.
I'll be a dummy to sit here and guess. I don't know.
Come on now, you got to give me some kind of guesstimate now.
Number on it. Okay, but I did.
Look, if we gonna say Kobe got 500, let's say Crown got 1,300 production.
I did what I told you I was gonna do, right? I pulled up his pedigree. Now I want you guys to let me know anywhere inside this pedigree you might want to turn the comments off so they can see it. We're in the bottom.
Man, we got an open slot on here. How about somebody tag motherfucking Ryan? So then we can get it from the horse's mouth right there with the pet, the man, so he can tell you which dogs on there is what and how it goes. Because Ryan was just in the
So what he said, what you showing,
Daydream? There ain't no guessing. This is what he got in stone right there.
Okay. So
beef alone, I don't even got to look nothing else. I'm gonna go right there to that third generation.
To that third generation, right there.
Beef alone is a 3 times Bull Sachi dog,
and that's inbred. That's what you need right there. That's what you gonna hit.
We said inbred genetics. We said inbred genetics.
That's what we talk about. Inbred and line breed. That's where you gonna get your consistency at. That's where the consistency come in.
So look, Daydream, and I'm gonna say this,
so I can finish looking at it. Pull it back up for me, Daydream.
And wipe your little greasy ass camera off. Eating chicken and shit.
Pull it back up for me, Daydream, so I can finish looking at it. That's just the first name I saw when I looked.
I got a question, bro. The first thing you said was beef, right?
Gotta bring it up so we can look, bro.
The first thing you said was beef,
ain't gonna do it. Hit the comment.
I said, well, when I looked at the screen, that's who I saw. I'm asking you,
when you know you're wrong,
pull it back up.
You ain't gonna put it back up. You know you're wrong.
Pull it back up.
I'm about to put it back up, bro. But
cut the comments off.
I asked for one thing, bro. I asked for
you ain't gonna do it.
Could y'all be honest? Is beef pedigree real?
Man, I'm not discussing that because if we gonna go to that, then guess what? That'll lead to a whole nother conversation.
Exactly.
Crown fit that same. Crown fit that same thing.
Exactly.
Guess what? We had more exposure on Crown pedigree not being real than we had
anybody else. I can tell you who Kobe daddy is and his mama. Can't nobody in America tell you who that dead daddy and mama is. Factually, I'm saying factually. You can say what you know, what you think. Factually, nobody knows, but the people who was there when they bred him.
I have a 5 times 50 dog because I bred to Crown. No one's saying that. But you said beef is 3 times Crown. How can you say beef is 3 times Crown and his dog is openly paper hung?
Said beef is 3 times Bull Sachi.
Bull Sachi.
He's paper hung.
Shit, they say the same thing about Crown.
About Crown.
Cool. Everybody say
you
for real.
Look,
we're not even gonna talk about papers. Let's just talk about the dog.
It's blurry on my side. It's blurry.
There you go.
It's blurry.
It's cool now. You gotta see it for sure now.
Okay, boom. All right. Hold it right there. Let's look. Now, here we go again.
Do you see all that goddamn UGK on there? They'll let you know it's line breed.
They'll let you know. Ultimate got it.
What the hell,
are you talking about?
That's them his dogs. That's him, them off his yard, off his blood.
You tripping, bro.
Okay.
That's the consistency right there. That's the consistency.
They connected, bro.
We be talking about when you just trying to bust down a peg.
Bro, look. Don't make any sense.
Yes, it is.
I can have.
You said American boy is not inbred or line breed
because it's the same.
You don't
American
know.
boy is not
One of them
inbred.
UGK females could be his auntie.
Slow down, Daydream.
Them UGK females could be half sisters.
If that motherfucker say
or little mate.
Not even just the pair to tell you the little mates, but they could be an auntie and a niece.
Yeah.
That UGK shit could be an auntie and a niece. It could have been a grandmother.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Bro, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me explain why it doesn't make any sense. I have a female that's off El Toro Loco, bred to a lemon drop. Okay, listen. Just listen real quick. Listen real quick, bro. Listen. I have a female off of El Toro Loco, bred to a lemon drop son.
Hold
on. I gotta make sure y'all hear me, bro.
Listen, before we listen to you, just calm down and slow down before it turns into an argument. We don't want you to catch no aneurysm or nothing.
Nah, it ain't.
Calm
It
down.
ain't an argument, bro. Nah,
No, I'm just saying, just calm down. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, because it's 3 of y'all, bro, going against one person. So I gotta make sure
but we got 3 similar opinions. That's it. We not agreeing with each other.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I have a female. I have a female right now. She's off El Toro Loco, right? Off El Toro Loco, bred to a lemon drop, right? And then I have another female. She's Crown, bred to Fat Boy. They have no relationship whatsoever. If I breed these females, right, and I breed them to 2 different fathers, I have puppies off of both of them dogs.
all them production are going to say Daydream Bulls. I breed them together. Because they say Daydream Bulls does not mean that they're inbred or line bred. That just means they came off the same yard.
Can I go first, fellas? Y'all let me go first, please.
They came off the same yard.
Daydream, listen, this is what I'm meaning right here.
On,
now you contradicting, hold up. You contradicting everything you just said a while ago that you said that you take as disrespect. That's wrong. Because guess what? The El Toro Loco female and that other female you talking about, should now one of them say Daydream Bulls because you ain't produced now one of them.
So it ain't gonna never say
you ain't produced now one of them. So now you being the very nigga that you just
said. Bro, are you listening to respond? I said if I take both of them females and I breed them to different studs, if I breed them to two different studs, the production are going to say after they have a litter, the production are going to say Daydream Bulls.
Okay,
and then I breed them two puppies.
You're right about that, but who's to say that the UGK? Who's to say that the UGK and that
we're looking at the dogs, bro. We're looking at the dogs, bro.
But all we see is the three
generations. All you see UGK. Because the dog say UGK doesn't mean that the dog is inbred and line bred.
Technically right, bro.
You're right. No, it also doesn't mean that they not.
If we was in the court, listen, y'all. If we was in the court, Daydream right. But at the same sense, when you look at
he's not all the way right. No, Dirty, you can't say that. He's not all the way right. Because guess what? That does not mean that Penn cannot show you if one of them females is a granddaughter to the other. It would not show you if one of them is a niece to the other.
No. That's why.
So he's not all the way right. He has a fact in the matter, but he's not all the way right because guess what? Them females could be nieces. They could be some aunts and nieces. They could be some granddaughters and grandmothers. All of that shit. And the Penn not gonna show you that until you go past the third generation.
At the end of the day, look, check it. So we can level it out. This what it is boiled down to, Daydream. If it's coming and it's showing you this pedigree say top and bottom, male and female from one camp. Hold on, Loyalty. Let me round it up. That means that it's always been a stereo, like a mainline vision.
Off that yard.
It's been a vision of what I'm trying to accomplish this whole time.
UGK, that's my work. I done put in the work. I'm working my blood.
That means I'm going towards somewhere with what my product is. I ain't just putting UGK in the pad for
right.
reason.
Can I talk now? Can I talk now? I'm not saying Ryan is not going or breeding for certain purposes, but what I'm saying is by the looks of the pedigree, the dog is not inbred and line bred like you guys are explaining.
He's definitely line bred. He's definitely line bred.
Okay.
You can't factually say inbred, but I can factually say it's line bred.
Hey man, y'all I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you a question.
I'm going to ask you a question, right? I'm going to ask you a question. So if we're breeding dogs, right? If the dog have an ancestor in the fourth generation,
you can so pull that shit back to the front.
Okay, cool. I respect that. In which I haven't looked too deep in his pedigree, but from what I see it, there is nothing that was line bred and inbred. So what I'm trying to say is that of course the dog has the characteristics that I want, the compact back that might have came from Bulsachi. But if you look at Beef's pedigree,
Bulsachi ain't really in there.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, right? If you look at Beef's pedigree,
but if you look on that pedigree, it ain't number 2 yards on that whole bottom part of that.
I'm not saying that, bro. You can have two different strands of bloods that have no relationship to each other in your program.
And to be honest, that motherfucker on the bottom side probably got beef in the too.
That's not the point that you guys are trying to prove.
Listen,
you guys are trying to find validity. You guys are trying to find validity from every other angle. Except to say, okay, well, you said that dog was heavily line bred and inbred. Where do you see heavily line bred and inbreeding at in that pedigree? If that dog is heavily line bred and inbred, if that dog is heavily line bred and inbred, that should be up front. It should be 4 or 5 generations in the back.
No, you don't gotta. It don't always gotta be up front, bro.
Okay,
that's the thing about really knowing about dog breed. Anybody that really know about dog breed know, guess what? I can have a dog in the 5th ped. If I come back and run something in the front of that motherfucker, he can go back and catch off that 5th ped, bro. That's why I say when everybody, that's why I was saying earlier when everybody be talking about the ped doesn't matter, that's a motherfucking lie. The people that's not in tune with breeding.
That's why so many motherfuckers
why you can't get no consistency out your litter.
And then now my question for you, Daydream. I'm not disagreeing with what you just said. You stated a fact. I'm man enough to admit that.
He's actually right on black
guess
and white.
What? Now, guess what? Now, this is my question to you. Do you know Ryan for Ryan Yard not being line bred and inbred? Do you know that? Is that man known for what you know about him for having a bunch of scatterbreeded ass dogs?
No.
I'm just saying.
The answer no.
Now tell me this. Now, I'm gonna ask you this, and which he could. This could be a promotion.
This is what I'm trying to say because
my next question.
Hold on. Because this conversation, I just want to make a disclaimer real quick, bro. And this is what I want to say. I respect Ryan as a breeder. I respect what Ryan does. I just wanted to speak on the topic because we were talking about American Boy, and all I was saying was I'm not saying that Ryan is a horrible breeder. I'm not saying he don't have a point when he doing his breedings. He don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm not taking the flowers away from Ryan. I'm just saying that particular stud that you guys are talking about that comes off a Crown, that dog is not as line bred and inbred as you think.
So you telling me you feel like American Boy looks like that because of Crown? You telling me American Boy looks the way he looks because of Crown?
No,
Crown plays 50%. No. Crown plays 50% on why the dogs look like that.
He don't even look like Crown to me. He just got a lot like Tri-Suit. He don't even look nothing like Crown.
It's funny because when the man that produces him talks about American Boy, the number one thing he always say every time he talk about him is American Boy carries his look with Crown's color.
Exactly. You can tell by how the dog looks.
He said,
but
Crown,
also the same individual.
Talking about nobody that got Crown. I got Crown.
I done seen both the dogs.
To a Crown son, but guess what?
He don't look nothing like Crown.
This is where I come from, right? This is where I come from. I'm gonna go to this picture real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all why I say, bro. Let me see. Ultimate Guideline.
And now make sure you go show another Crown.
No.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this
because
why all these Crown kids dying so young?
I see two different.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why all these Crown kids dying so young.
What he do and what he say is two different things. Okay, so this is what I want to say. Right, I have American Boy locked in. I still have a repeat to American Boy. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is jeopardize my repeat by.
And we just having dog talk. We're not talking about it. We're not talking. We don't here to say.
This is what I want to say.
I'll backdoor you and say,
this is what I want to say. Let me say what I gotta say real quick, bro. If he didn't believe that dog looked like Crown, he wouldn't do nothing like this.
He wouldn't do nothing like what?
He said this is Crown clone in his own words. So you guys is mistaking what people say, and y'all switching up your own words, bro.
I'm not switching up my own words because at the same time he done said that's Crown clone. He done got on live 1,000 times to say American Boy carries his look.
No, sir.
He says American Boy carries my bloodline look.
This is
compact back. Crown throws a little longer back. He said that. He done said that shit on 1,000 lives.
This is what he's saying. So this doesn't matter.
What do you mean? Everything
he take the father
just said is what he's saying.
This is what he's saying right here.
Hold on.
This is a Crown clone.
Hold on, Dirty. Let me bring you back.
He said a real nano Crown clone. This is what he said.
I would say this. Nano Crown clone. So that goes back.
This is what he been saying. He considers him to be a Crown clone. That don't feature narrative at all.
You a difference just in the head. Not only are you getting
that doesn't feature narrative at all. He says his dog looks like Crown.
So how many more Crown sons look like American Boy to you? In your opinion, how many more of them Crown sons? Because you said you can name 25 Crown sons. I don't even need you to name 25. Before you get off, I would like to see you name 15. But now, with that being said, how many of them look like American Boy?
Can you name 3 Crown Sons that are on the level of American Boy?
They all have their own styles. They all are. They resemble Crown as far as, you know what I mean, the features that they have. They have Crown features, but they all don't look the same.
Hey, can I dive in this water here? Can I ask a question since we're talking about these Crown dogs, right?
Come on with it.
When we're talking about these Crown dogs, the Crown dogs that look more like Crown, or is it the Crown dogs that have that added extra from their mother? Which one of those categories is being used the most?
No. Hey, what was your question?
When you look at a dog and say, oh man, that's a Crown dog. That's a Crown dog right there. But when you look at a dog like HB, you can tell he's got the mother in it. You can tell Dougie's got the mother in it. You can tell American Boy's got the mother in it. Those dogs seem to have a little extra something for the game that people are chasing right now, opposed to just the straight Crown Sons.
So what about King?
The dead one?
Yes.
He's dead.
So he wasn't highly sought out there when he was here?
I would like to talk about something.
I don't think them are good examples. I mean, them dogs that you're explaining, as far as
Facts, Migo.
The Dougie Fresh will have Mason. They don't have near as many breedings as American Boy nor King nor Snake dogs. So
okay.
I think I think we need to in this conversation. I think we need to use highly sought after Crown Sons. Not the Crown Sons.
Well, to say Dougie Fresh is not highly sought after. To say Half Bull, Half Amazing is not highly sought after is disrespectful to those guys.
Where are the litters? Where are the litters?
What I asked was if you have choice on the Crown Sons that are available, that are working, would you use one of those dogs that had that extra kick from the mother, or would you use one of those dogs that solely look like Crown?
You asked me a question, or the people?
I mean, bro. I mean, yes, I'm asking you a question, man.
I would use King. I would use Snake Eyes.
You would use the dead King?
Yeah,
bring up somebody that's alive. Like, he's dead, bro. Bring up somebody that's alive. Someone that the people could go to right now and say, I want to use this dog because it looks like Crown. Because it seems to me like the breadwinners of that Crown sort of lineage is the Crown collab, right? It seems like the Crown look or the Crown color.
I got a dog that look like American Boy. I know a dog that look like, I know a Crown Son that look like American Boy. That's out of the Carolinas. That's out of the Carolinas named Legend, but guess what? The bottom side of his shit is Ryan Blood.
I mean, I'm asking that question, man, and we ain't said nothing.
He looked just, I ain't gonna say look just like that, you know, but he looks very similar to American Boy. They are both Crown Sons, but the bottom side of Legend is Ryan's Blood.
So it seemed like the top tier of the 25, as we say, 25 Crown Sons that are producing because they look like Crown and something else. The ones that just look like Crown.
Are you saying they producing, or are you saying that those are the dogs
being used, being talked about, the ones that keep coming up in conversation? I mean, whatever fits the narrative over, you know what I mean? A dog that solely just got the Crown look, or a dog that has the Crown look and another look that's giving it that oomph.
I don't know any that. I don't know any that solely. Me myself, I don't know any that solely looks like Crown. I'm gonna keep it real.
Because it seems like American Boy is leading the pack. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. Because I'm like, okay, so let me be honest. We just having dog conversation. Shit, this ain't nothing biased. This ain't no shot. This ain't nothing. But we talk about this Crown blood. Okay, well, we say it's the hardest thing on the market. How many of these Crown Sons actually have more than 10 litters on the ground?
And we're
other than American, we ain't putting American Boy in there. American Boy ain't in this. I'm just saying, who else?
And let's add another level to it. Where do we start separating the Crown Sons? Like just because
like that's what I'm saying. Like
who's
actually working?
Do we know 25 Crown Sons that people are using?
That they use.
I'm gonna do what Daydream did. Like he said he did for us. He helped us out by cutting it in half. Let's help him out. You don't gotta name 25. Name 10 to 15 that are for sure being used and producing that look. You ain't gotta name the whole 25.
And if you do name 10 to 15, name 10 to 15 without half full muff. Like name them without those, right? Name them without those. Somebody that we know the mother ain't throw a whole bunch out.
That's why I said not American Boy, because we know American Boy the one that's really like putting a whole lot of work in. Who else is putting in? I know Merc Boy is. What's Merc Boy?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're not seeing none of these litters.
Oh shit. Okay, well it's Hallmark work. Well shit, that's going against Hallmark.
I can't tell you what Hallmark. I can't tell you what Hallmark is doing in the American Bully world, because that dog was mainly like within American Bully. As other bullies, they respected it for what it was, but they're not using it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I don't know what he's doing in the American Bully world, but as other world, no one's dropping litter off of him.
And his stuff be like 5,000 now, and that's an Oklahoma dog. So
which one?
Both Jay James should have a little insight into that dog. I mean, he's in our backyard. You know what I'm saying? We both in OKC. We both know the impact of crime, right? So
yeah, but he looked like the most.
So we should therefore know the impact of one of his most famous sons that's in our backyard. And I'm not saying
that's a fact.
I'm not saying anything about any of these dogs, but I know when I see Hallmark, there's a crowd of people around Hallmark. And Hallmark looks like Crown, but he looks like the bottom side of that dog.
X-rated.
Nah, he looks for sure like Crown. Like I just don't understand. You know what I mean? Like Crown has produced his ass off, and you know what I mean? Like the mothers play a role, of course. I mean that's why we bring nice females to the table.
But it's more to producing than just producing.
That's so untouchable when it comes to giving kudos to something else. Because it seems like if we talk about Crown, we can only talk about
because you have dogs like King, you have dogs like Little Smash, you have dogs like Hallmark, you have dogs like American Boys that are nice quality dogs that's off of Crown, but also they look like Crown.
Okay, I understand they look like Crown, but tell me this.
And you heard it. You heard it from
how many of them motherfucking dogs you just named? Take American Boy out there.
You cutting it off right there, bro.
American Boy does not look like Crown.
That's not what his owner say.
He don't. No, his owner say, like the man just said.
What you say? That's what his owner just said.
Hold on, Cook. His owner says that he has the color of Crown.
No, I just bro, the owner said that is a Crown clone, just smaller. That's exactly what he said.
Look out, Chauncey.
I just told y'all to post.
This all I'm saying. Okay. Take American Boy off that list. Bully Man 4. I know you fuck with Crown. But what we asking is, bro, how many of them motherfucking sons? We already know what American Boy doing. We see his work every day. How many of them motherfucking sons is dropping litters that's consistently producing that hitter? Look.
What we say, you said 25, we said 10. If we take off the 5 that we're talking about, Hallmark, Dougie, we're talking about Muff, we're talking about, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying don't take nobody out but motherfucking the American Boy. And how many of them motherfuckers is producing?
Who else we using though? If we not using no dogs, who else we using? Who else is the people using?
That's what I'm saying. We got to talk about the dogs that's used. King have none.
So we can, no. So
you said we got
25 sons. We should say it's 10 sons.
Yeah.
We should say it's 10 sons that people know.
No. Because people don't use dogs for certain reasons. It can be the promotion. It can be a lot of things.
No, bro. No,
man, they might be using them motherfuckers, but okay, how many of them motherfuckers get hit up?
What are you talking about? No.
Why
you
trying to make no excuse for why? Because there's plenty of motherfuckers that don't need to breed the crown, but they breed doing right.
What?
I said you guys stop making excuses for why they not using them dogs. The dog being used is a dog being used. It's plenty of motherfuckers.
Bro, if you have 25 sons, if you have 25 sons, bro, you're gonna have the face like that's like going in. They're all nice at basketball, but you have these superstars. That you got the 5 superstars that's just going crazy, and we can use them for a good representation. I'm sorry that a lot of people, other studs, don't have as many studs that we can sit here and count and say they're nice dogs. I can show you 25 badass crown sons.
I'm just saying, but why are you sorry that there's not? I mean that it's not.
Only thing that fucked me up. Only thing that fucked me up about that is when you first hop on, you said, "Hey man, if I breed to American boy, I ain't saying shit about crown. I'm breeding to American boy."
No, that's not what I said. You're not listening. See, you guys take half what I'm saying.
But this the question though. Hold on. This the question though. I see what YBM said. So let me ask y'all this: if them studs had a different name on them dogs, would them ten dogs be going crazy if they wasn't?
My statement was, if I breed my female to American boy, take one of them American boy daughters back to American boy, of course I'm going to be talking about American boy because that's what I doubled down on. Them puppies are 75% American boy.
So Daydream, let me.
That's why I said what I said.
How many
when they 75% American boy, the percentage for crown is even higher. When you double down on the American boy, you was doing the same thing on his daddy. And then not only that, your female is a crown daughter, right?
Crown. So look, crown is only 50%. Crown is only 50% American boy.
Daydream, let me ask you this.
Tell me this.
I'm gonna ask you a real new question, Daydream. How many of these crown sons would you use if they daddy wasn't crown?
How many crown sons would I use if their daddy wasn't crown?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Brandon.
Yeah, they are. I don't know if it would be the same combo.
I would use a lot of them. Honestly, we use a lot of them.
Hey, you know what? I'm tired. Let's stop jumping around. Let's use half bull. Half bull is a dog that everybody on here like and everybody respect. Everybody respect the owner.
Yeah, I fuck with Tone. Shout out
Tone. You gonna watch what the fuck you say. You know what I'm saying? You respect the process. You gonna watch what the fuck you say, right? That dog is a unique dog, and it don't look like no other fucking crown son. You know what I'm saying? That dog has its own fucking lane that's going to push that dog and the bottom side of that dog.
Is the reason why he looked like that.
Is the reason why he look like that.
I disagree. I disagree.
Say people be undercover hating on
I
disagree.
It's going to push the bottom side of that pedigree into the light where people will see that it clicks with this blood. People are going to try to use that bottom side of that pedigree because of what they saw click with their top side, bro.
I disagree. I think people like the dog. The people like the thought of the dog. HB is like the same role at HB is playing the same role as Hallmark. People like the dog, they love the dog, but they're not breeding to it.
Ooh, that's fucked up to say, bro. That's tough to say when.
So how many dogs?
It's not fucked up to say.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
We see this man posting a reputable higher stud fee. We see this man posting litters. So how can we say people not breeding to him?
He's posting.
I mean, you said that with confidence, like you work at FedEx where the nigga live. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
I'm saying that with confidence.
We don't need to talk. We don't need to talk about.
I'm saying that with confidence.
Not doing with confidence because we all brothers and we all got a product, homeboy. And unless we stepping on toes, which we not, if we not stepping on toes, let's not kick dirt on each other's shoes and say I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because saying that dog ain't being bred is sort of a
So
punch in that eye.
if I say okay, so if I say I think, would that be a little more sincere?
Yeah, it would. Man, that would be a lot, bro.
Okay, so
Well, I think
what
you said
I'm
right
saying
earlier,
is,
Daydream, you said he not being used in the exotic community.
yeah, I said that
Hey,
about
that's what we've been
Hallmark.
saying the whole time, Bully Man. For
Yeah, that's what
Hallmark
you were
is
saying
my
earlier.
favorite. He's my favorite. I think he is one of the best Crown Sons out. I said that in the utmost respect. I like HB. I like Hallmark, but we have to be realistic. I don't see any Hallmark. How I know a dog getting used? Because you're going to see litters off of that dog. I'm not saying any litters off that dog.
But what we talked about, you just said, we as exotic breeders, but you yourself said you are not as in tune to the market in which you breeding that dog. I'll tell you this. I think Hallmark has the ability.
When did I say that?
I think Hallmark.
When did I say that?
I think Hallmark has the ability.
About what?
Bro, I think Hallmark. Hey, bro, listen. I think Hallmark has the ability to do more than some of the Crown kids because he has crossover potential. A lot of those Crown kids are stuck in one lane. You know what I mean? That's why Crown had that appeal that he has. He has crossover potential. He is a pretty dog that has these features that are synonymous with the exotic breed, but also gives you enough room not to have anything on him you can say is freaky.
that's also what we've been saying, Bully Man. For we've said that
everybody had the potential to do it, but who catered towards Crown? That was the exotic bully community. Crown have more exotic. Crown was bred to more exotic bully bitches than American bullies. So do Crown have the ability to cross over? Yes, but Crown is still too freaky to even cross over into American bully community.
Okay, when you
Crown
say
is
that,
entirely too freaky.
has he produced a better exotic or has he produced a better American
why we
bully?
don't see another American?
He have produced American. He have produced better exotics.
He's produced better exotics.
Yes.
So who is really?
I know a dog that looked like American Boy. Look very similar, man. And
who's shitting on Hallmark?
Who is
no legend?
Which one of them Crown Sons is like shitting on Hallmark?
None of them.
No,
just shitting on them.
None of them.
So this is what I'm saying. What exotic Crown Son is this stocking the shit out of Hallmark on a stack table? I mean, the only one that's might be doing him is American Boy on the breeding table. Because everybody running to American Boy for the exotic look.
Okay. But he producing that shit though. We can't just say they just running to him. He throwing that shit.
Hold on. Are you saying that I'm saying the Hallmark not exotic?
I'm not saying shit about what you're saying. The words coming out of my mouth come from my chest. I'm saying that, you know what I'm asking that which one of those Crown Sons, and it's a lot of them, bro. And I'm just saying which one of them is shitting on Hallmark. If we're not doing it about visually, the only other way to, say that dog is doing numbers is by saying breeding. The only other way doing numbers like that is American Boy.
Okay. We respect the community. Respect Hallmark for what he is, right? But there's sometimes when you have a dog that has way more production. So the people, you follow their actions. A lot of people can tell you, I like this, I like this, I like this, but end up opposite of what they're telling you that they like. And so by the statistics, by the numbers, there's more people breeding to American Boy than a Hallmark.
Okay. No, I dig it.
That's what I'm saying.
I dig it. I mean, shit, you're servable. Somebody can hit it back. I dig that.
So people love the dog. The dog will do great. The people love him, but they're afraid to breed to him for some odd reason. I don't know. I mean, I can tell you my reason is the bottom half. It's a little more American bully than I would like. But a Hallmark is for sure an exotic bully. He is an exotic bully, but his mom half is the thing that I fear.
Okay. That's fair.
So that's why I'm gonna breed to him.
So do you think he got his look from his mom?
He got his look from his daddy. Go look at the dog.
So all that muscle mass and all that, that's from his father?
Yep. Go look at.
So
Man, you better go look at
Crown Production.
So what I'm saying,
go look at Golden Child and his production.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when you when you look at that dog,
go
Golden Child guy.
Look at Golden Child.
I didn't have my dog on the table next to him, and it's one of the few smaller dogs that has that type of muscle structure, like that compact head, that solid neck and shoulders. He got it all. How many Crown Sons really look like that body-wise? Like body-wise, bro. I mean, even when you look at a dog like Muff tight as fuck, but Muff got these big-ass traps on him that's out of control. You know what I'm saying? That shoulder, like, that shit is crazy, and that shit is unique to Muff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dog is crazy looking with the neck area. That shit don't look like Crown. You know what I'm saying?
You say who is it?
That's that Muff. That's that the homie got the dog. I don't know where he's from. I want to say he's from down south. You know what I'm saying? Even when you look at Dougie, man, Dougie is like a little ball. Like he's like a little ball.
He said go look at Gold. He said you say go look at Golden Child. He had Crown blood, brother, and probably did more Crown breeding than all of us. Nah, you better go look at Golden Child.
I ain't gonna lie.
This shit is the dog we talking about, Trapzilla and Bear Trap, all that shit. That's Golden Child blood.
I tell you, I know somebody. Honey done bred the Crown to me.
You better go look at the top dog. Listen, just cutting it short. The top dogs in both lanes are from Golden Child blood. Trapzilla is Golden Child blood. What?
Shit.
They was just having a live about Trapzilla.
Bro, Trapzilla one of them dogs you see, and you can't do nothing but stare at that motherfucker the whole time you looking at
That's who won the fucking Rumble in the Jungle.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was there.
What are you talking about?
He was impressive as fuck all day.
Bro, Honey got a lot of Crown blood over there, but the bottom side.
And you cut him down, and you see fucking, and you cut Trapzilla down to the ground.
The bottom side is Honey blood.
Hallmark.
Matter what the bottom half is, do you not see the characteristics that Crown is putting down?
No, I'm not taking away from that, but what I'm saying is the characteristics fit more of Honey's blood than it do Crown.
And what characteristics is that? What characteristics does
Look at the dog
bring to the table? No.
Bad boy. What Brahani got?
Brahani done bred the Crown nigga more times than we can count.
But look,
no. I'm saying before Crown, he had Bad Boy blood, right?
What characteristics?
He got West Coast Bully unit blood. I ain't gonna lie, that's his shit. I gotta give him that, man. That's Brahani shit, bro. Brahani been doing that shit. Like and look at his dog. Look at the build of his dog. Look at the build of his dog. Look at the characteristics they had before Crown. Like that's all I'm saying. Crown, yeah, he got some nice Crown shit, but
he had dogs like Bobblehead and shit way before Crown.
What I'm saying is like, man, he got some fucking dogs. And
look at Bobblehead.
He took care. He took certain traits. He ain't got Crown. Look, bro. You feel me?
Look at Bobblehead, and then look at the Crown she got over there. Them are two totally complete dogs. And you say that shit looks like his shit? Come on, bro. Be realistic with yourself.
I'm saying, man, them motherfucking dogs took more after the blood, the look he didn't have.
Try to discredit Crown.
I ain't discrediting nobody. I got Crown blood. I got some Crown grandkids right now. I got Crown blood, bro. Like I got Crown grandkids right now. I'm not knocking Crown blood. I'm just speaking what a nigga
You got Crown kids over there.
You feel me? I don't have no direct kids. I got some grandkids. How many times I gotta say no, nigga?
Everybody no grandkids. Do you got Crown kids over there?
Now, listen. Now, that show how you done changed the narrative from the original question. Because the original question is what's producing the fucking look. And guess what? Nigga, the grandkids should have that look too. If that blood is what you say it is, nigga, the grandkids should have that look, nigga. So, what are you talking about?
Okay, hold on.
What are you talking about? If a motherfucker is a real producer, the look should not just stop with them. The look should be consistently produced.
Okay, let me see your dogs then.
That's all I'm saying. Let us see your dogs that you done produced off of your Crown blood. Let us see your dogs that you done produced off the Crown blood. We not going with your changing narrative today, my nigga. We not going with that. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody knocking Crown. We can't take away from that shit. But we from the very jump.
You cannot take away.
Ain't nobody knocking Crown.
You cannot take away from Jordan, but you cannot forget the impact that Scottie had, bro. You cannot do that. So you.
That's all I'm saying. That shit ain't working. That reverse psychology shit ain't working today, man.
So hold on. I'm asking you, right? I'm not on here arguing and saying that my dogs off of Crown don't have the look. You're saying that your grandkids don't have the look. So let's see them.
What I'm saying is, the question was, what studs are coming off a Crown that's consistently producing that look? That's what it all started over. It all started off, we said American Boy looks the way he looked because of Ryan's bottom side of the blood, bro. Because of his bottom side of the line. That's what we said, man. You're not finna change the narrative and pretend like somebody knocked the Crown and talking about Crown. We not doing that little boy shit, man. We ain't doing that today. We not doing that today.
And if we say the bottom side, if you say Daydream, the bottom side wasn't line bred or wasn't inbred, it's still tighter bred than Crown.
Man, that's what we've been saying, man. Get on here trying to change the whole narrative, man.
It's tighter bred than the top side.
How could you say that?
How can you say it's not and you only seeing them 3 generations?
You know what? I can say it with one statement. Because you don't even know, you won't even admit that Pimpy is not his daddy. That's why.
I don't have any proof to admit that he's not his daddy.
How you this is what I'm saying.
What proof do you have that Bull Sachi is not beef daddy?
But I'm saying, but if you don't have proof,
what proof do you have on beef?
Look at the
pedigree. If 1% of it is a lie, it's all a lie, bro.
Come on, man. What proof do you have on beef? What statistical proof do you have on beef?
Pedigree is genetically impossible.
What statistical proof do you have on beef? Because you can't look. Look now. Look, I'm gonna show you how you contradict yourself, Daydream.
Bro, go look at
beef. Came back. You said his pedigree is impossible.
Go look at his
pedigree and said American Boy's back could be tied to Bull Sachi.
Oh my God! Here you go.
Please.
You just said American Boy's compact back could be tied to the Bull Sachi genetics. That's contradicting what you saying.
It's a whole lot of them, if you ask me.
You can't say that American Boy's compact back is tied to Bull Sachi.
Might not be, but it's a lot of
Bull Sachi ain't beef daddy, then where the fuck is you getting that Bull Sachi back in American Boy? How is you getting it if beef pedigree not true?
It's what
hey,
so this is what I'm saying, right? You guys are comparing. You guys are comparing the compact back with Bull Sachi.
I'm not comparing nothing. I'm going off what you said.
That's what y'all was saying. The dog was heavily Bull Sachi. That's why his back was short. That's what
we said beef is 3 times Bull Sachi. We didn't say nothing. You the one that said.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's what y'all was saying.
So can we?
Hold on.
Come on, bro. Be a man. Stand on your business.
Hey, man, don't do that, homie. Don't do that because that's
my head hurt.
Don't do that. You know why? Because that's just gonna open the door for some flies to come in, and we don't want no shit in here. You know what I'm saying, bro? So if we say that the look that the man is throwing, the look that Crown is throwing, right, is consistent. Is it consistent because of Crown? Is Crown throwing a consistent look, and the consistent look that he's throwing, is it more valuable based off just his genetics, or is the look that he's throwing when mixed with other genetics really the value point? Because we got dogs that's like scatterbred on the bottom, and Crown they daddy, and they look like they look. You know what I'm saying? But if you take one of them bred up bitch and breed it to Crown, now you get one of these dogs that we talking about. And we all talking about Crown sons. You know what I'm saying? We talking about them dogs. Them major dogs, you know what I'm saying? Them impactful dogs. Not just the dogs that people homeboys is using.
Conway, I done already told them about that boy Legend, man. I told them they want to see something that carries a similar look to American Boy. Fuck with Legend, man. If they say that bottom side don't mean nothing on American Boy, then damn. Say, man, him and Legend damn show look alike to be coming out.
Who said who? Okay, so you are trying to insinuate that I said the bottom has nothing to do.
I ain't insinuating.
Can we? Let's not push it towards what somebody else is. Man, we ain't got to prove what no other nigga saying on here. Let's just talk about
because we got to speak facts, bro.
It's over, bro. I'm just saying, bro. It's
and
over.
Not opinionated facts.
Niggas gotta understand what
it's a difference between the facts and opinionated facts. That's the difference. It's the difference between opinionated facts and the true facts. Them two totally different sets of facts.
And you have not brought no facts to the forefront.
So you say
everything you have said today have been debunked. You have no solid facts nowhere.
I haven't contradicted myself either, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna lose sight of what we talking about.
That's
how
it,
have I contradicted myself?
That's it.
Not once on this live have I contradicted myself.
Thank you, Dominant Blue Bullies. Thank you, Dominant Blue Bullies.
So can we? Hey, Dream. Can we agree that you didn't contradict yourself if that's what it is? And we ain't nobody.
No, I can't agree on that.
So now
we agree that I have or I have not.
I can't agree on that.
I'm trying.
Are you saying I have or I have not?
Brother,
I feel where you're coming from, High Road, but I can't agree on that.
Brother, I know you can't on me. I'm trying to move it past this tit for tat shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, one man said to another man, let that shit go. And now let's just talk about the subject matter at hand, which is who is throwing that look, right? You being a fan of Crown, I originally came in and asked that question. Are the dogs that look more like Crown more successful, or are the dogs that look like Crown but have that added oomph that's obviously from the bottom side? Which one of those category of dogs is doing better in the stud market?
The dogs that look like more like Crown is having better in the stud market, 100%. Like
which one?
Hallmark.
And which one would you say? Which one would you? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Which one would you say best represents your point with that statement? What dog?
King.
It looks like Crown.
King.
We can't talk about the dead one, homie. Come on,
man.
How can we talk about the? What are you talking about?
Man, as good as he is, Elvis is gone, man. Elvis is gone. He ain't one of the best, man. He was back then. He's dead. He's stinking. Let's talk about somebody that's alive. And the fact that you want to give props to that man and his dog, shout out to that man with Major League Kenny. Shout out to him. Shout out to his dog. But that dog is dead. Let's shout out somebody else that's living that we could sort of put on a different pedestal right here. Who is that right now?
Oh no, he's spinning. He done shot on up out of here.
That's what I mean. I want to give.
He always spinning. That man mind be spinning out his damn head.
Hey, I think it's important.
Man, we got an open box, man. Y'all shoot something in here, man. We trying to keep this dog talk going. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. This ain't nothing. Like I always say, man, when we in here talking, we are not taking shots at dogs, bro. We just talking dogs. We breaking this shit down.
And let's get back
to how you breathe. And like they saying, it's 100% true, because even in my program with the stud you see on the screen, Icy White, that motherfucker's lion bred and inbred Bull-Sachi crossed with Burner. So you feel what I'm saying? Like understanding what you got to bring in to make sure like smack like you needed to.
Can I ask you one question, my nigga? Because now it's just about.
Go ahead.
I feel like we got too much nut holding. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, you know, it's a such thing, and they got a certain terminology coming up around here where stop holding your nuts on me. You hear me? With that being said, Icy White, I see the way you just said Icy White is line bred, inbred, Bull-Sachi crossed with Burner. Which one of them do he look like? Tell me that. In your opinion, about your own dog, which one do he look like?
He looked like the Bull-Sachi player.
God damn me, thank you. That's all I'm saying, bro. Hey, you don't lose, man. I just want to say this, man. Lord, you want to say this, man. I got a slogan, man, and that's the way I live. If you ain't loyal, You spoil for the soil. You feel what I'm saying? And with
tough.
that being said, man, bro, you don't lose no points by saluting the next man, bro. That don't make you a hoe nigga. That don't make you a bitch nigga. Shit. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but it be a lot of hating ass shit going on, bro. Where we just trying to have dog talk and people coming in with their personal opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we all got our own personal opinions, but we just keeping it real on an all-around dog communication level right now. You feel what I'm saying? We not here to argue each other's opinions, opinionated facts, and who we feel like is the best dog. Because guess what? That was never the topic of conversation since I got on here with you, man. You feel what I'm saying? We was talking about who, what dogs are producing. And not only that, their productions is producing a consistent look that comes from the one that started it. You know what I'm saying? And we done got our way off track, man, with people and their personal opinions. You know what I'm saying? That should be fucking the good communication, the good knowledge, swapping lives up, man.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you, when I was listening to it, why I tagged in is because when y'all talking about Kobe, bro, I'm the one. I own Goldie. I went and bought Goldie. Y'all, this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm here. So when everybody talking about what Kobe's son is, I'm in the comments like, nigga, I own Goldie. I'm the one bought it. I'm right here. But everybody was being aficionados of information and was just
I ain't gonna lie, showing up. I barely be reading the comments, so I that's my fault on that, Hot Road. Cause I look at the comments and I don't even when I'm in the box, I don't really.
No, I can dig that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's jammed up, y'all. I think it's jammed up.
And the thing to that is, you know, when we talking about these dogs, bro, that I don't have no ill will for Crown. I don't have no ill will for none of these dogs. And what you said was there seems to be a steady amount of hatred. I'm talking about they really get when you hear grown men start screaming and talking fast and their voice go up a couple of octaves, that's anxiety, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga need to smoke them a cigarette. Wish I could have passed the nigga one of these cigs through the phone. You hear me?
I ain't talking about nobody in particular, homie, right? And then you add that to ain't none of that shit belong to nobody on the screen. That's even more tough, right? You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
Now we getting emotional on some shit that don't even belong to us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole type of another added dimension to the breakdown of these conversations. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I think when we talking about these guys, I ask the perfect question because I'm always
we jammed up again.
Man,
we jammed up again.
Bernard, man, we running this motherfucker like an old DJ Screw record. You hear me? Bring this bitch back.
You already know it. We run this bitch. Look, like Kendrick did 5 times. Fuck that.
Man, bring that bitch back.
Let me get Daydream ass back in here. He sent me another one.
There it is. We in this bitch.
Man, I wish
Daniel
you could get what you
here. Come on in here, Daniel.
So, like we were saying, back to what we were talking about, you know, is when we having these conversations, it ain't about hate. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just conversations, man. Like, we gotta be having constructive conversations.
in this game, because knowing and understanding why we doing this shit, why another person doing this shit, it helps you on your journey. You feel what I'm saying?
And not only that, man, that's
a constructive conversation without destructive intent. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like real shit. Like you can't, like let's talk about this shit, man. I cannot be on these lives while I hear cats decrediting somebody else's shit, and we all in this game together. That shit is disrespectful, bro. Not putting it on nobody in particular, but you don't have to tell it. You don't have to tell your opinion and throw shit on somebody else's game and or they work.
That's all I'm saying, man. Cause we ain't doing no sneak dissing. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, no side busting.
Yeah, we ain't doing no sneak dissing. So that's all I'm saying. Like, even though somebody's opinion don't agree or line up with.
I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, it's spinning a little bit, dog.
Damn, I'm like, see the fuck up. I don't think nothing fuck up.
Yeah, I see the homie shit spinning. On mine it is.
Yeah, like when we discussed
my
dogs,
fault. I had a phone call.
Like when you first came in, we wasn't trying to like. It wasn't truly like a break one down or truly comparing one dog. We just talking about like product and the continuation of a look. When we saying fucking the dog that flew back over here in Knox, we saying, yeah, that's Kobe's grandson, but that motherfucker look just like Kobe, right?
No, you damn sure see it. You can see it all in there, man.
Like that's what we saying. Like these dogs that they sending back over here, they're not coming over here looking like dogs that
so maybe,
like
maybe it's fair to say not the Kobe blood, but the Kobe gene pool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey man, that's the damn blood, ain't it?
Hey, Loyalty he ain't let shit slide today.
Man, I ain't gonna. Before we continue, man, I ain't gonna lie. This is the thing about Loyalty. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it live with y'all though, man. We ain't dealing with no motherfucking meat special. You know what I'm saying? If anybody in here got a mental incompetency, like, bro, this ain't the place. You feel me? Because this time, we talk about what's gonna make the game better. What can we do? We gotta start keeping that shit straight. Bro, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
that's real.
We can't